Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys have had a good beginning of your week and you're ready to settle in and catch a big heaping dose of kitchulitis from these two folks that are on your screen, because
there's no known cure.
There's not. And the kitsch is coming in hard tonight, guys. Let me tell you. And the antiques are coming in hard tonight too. So guys, welcome in. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. If you're not familiar with the two faces on your screen, I'm Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques with the co-host, the one, the only Amie of Enamor, Amie. So Amie, how are you? And quickly, how was your weekend? How was the show?
I am good. And the Midwest Holiday Show is what vintage holiday dream. Like seriously, it's one of the coolest shows I've ever been to. Ever.
Awesome.
Hands down. I haven't even unpacked my stuff from the show yet.
I've been dying to see
I haven't had time to do it. I know. I haven't had time to unpack it, but I want to unpack everything and take a picture because, I mean, don't get me wrong. There was like $19,000 Halloween pieces and store displays and that sort of thing. But there was a price range for everything. Gotcha. Like I was able to get Halloween and Christmas stuff. So I was very excited about that. So it was amazing. Super amazing. I loved it.
That's awesome. Okay. All right. All right, gang. And as we go live tonight, if you are not subscribed to Amie's channel, we made it really easy. We put the link right down in the description. So please make sure you head over and give her a follow and check out her latest video. Again, Amie, we couldn't thank you enough for the lovely video and the hard work you put into that video. If you guys aren't familiar, Amie did visit Pennsylvania. It's almost a month now. And she shopped Mother Tucker's. And the latest shop with me over on her channel is a Mother Tucker's shop with me. So maybe after.
That's why I wanted to have it, come out at the same time that you guys were going to do your shop. But I didn't know. What I didn't know was that it was going to make you guys work harder to try and find the things that were in the video. Like, oh, I saw this. Oh, I saw this. Where was this at? And so, yeah.
It was actually very helpful because between our live shop with me and your video, people used both of those to get their screenshots. So it's been very, very useful, and it drove people over to both to view both. So again, Amie, thank you so very much. And again, guys, if you are not subscribed to Amie, please do so. And you have to hit that notification bell so you will be notified because she's having a sale tomorrow night. What do you got going on tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night on my channel, the lovely Pama Bama, a.k.a. Pamela Blanchard, is joining me for a sale at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we have, I would say between the two of us, we have a mixture of vintage, antique, a good mixture of stuff. So it's not just one or the other. It's a good mixture of both. So.
All right. And guys, we'll go over a little bit more in depth, but remember, there are some schedule changes for next week. So next week's Fantastic Finds will be over on Amie's channel. So yet again, another reason, I know you guys are all subscribed, but if one person in the chat here isn't, head on over and again, hit that notification bell because her and Bill will be handling Fantastic Finds next week. So it'll be a good time. So we'll go over all the other details more at the end about Monday and things like that. So as we go live, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. I see Ruthie's there in the chat to lend a hand. Thank you so much, Ruthie B. And again, thank you to both of those mods for helping not only in the live sales, but during that shop with me. Again, we couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you guys so much. And stick around after the sale. We do the Fantastic Finds, the community share. Tonight is Noel again. So that's part 2 of Noel. So if you guys enjoyed Noel's pictures from last week, hold on, tie your shoelaces a little tighter. Go out and cut the seatbelt out of the car. Fit it into the.
Say it. You always say, "Hold on your girdle, Myrtle."
I was gonna hold that for later, but you want to hold on. You want to go put on 2 of Myrtle's girdles and be ready for tonight's Fantastic Find. So, let's go ahead and say hello to some of our friends, and then Amie's going to be so nice and tell us how the sale's going to work. And then we will jump into it. So the first person in the chat tonight is the one, the only Ruthie B. So good to see you, Ruthie. She is our backup mod and bid ender for the evening. And again, thank you so very much. Our friend Terry's checking in. So good to see you. Hopefully you are well. There she is, one of our Vamp co-sellers over there on Vamp. It's Beth C. Vintage. Make sure you give her a follow. She has lots of great vintage listed. She does do live sales over there. So when you get a chance, head on over to Vamp and make sure you follow Beth C. Vintage. There's the one, the only Mama Pam in the chat. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well, Pam. We got Shannon checking in. How are you? So good to see you. We got our official mod and bid ender for the evening, the one, the only Karen G, followed by our friend Rose. So good to see you, Rose. Then we got Lisa checking in. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you got home safe. We got part of the Tucker clan here. We got Terry Tucker checking in. So good to see you, Terry. We got my mother in the chat. Hello, Mom. Good to see you. I love you. Followed by the one, the only Cindy Lou, who's thrifted treasures. It's so good to see you. We have Elaine checking in down in the chat. So good to see you. Who else is down here? Oh, got to get the fingers going. It's my man. I'm a snapping fool because it is Gavin of Grady Group of Vintage Recordings. Please give this man a follow. He has a YouTube channel. Plays music. It's on vinyl, on a turntable. He'll take requests, and they spotlight local sellers in this community. Things they purchase from them, things they get from them. So please, please, please. He's also the other half of the Gillette Corporation. So please show the Gillette some support and head on over and follow Grady Group of Vintage Recordings. You will not be sorry. So here is our friend Tracy checking in. And yes, since Tracy,
I was going to say, don't we have something that we have to give attention to that might need a bill graphic?
We do. Today is my lovely wife Tina's birthday, the other half of Mother Tucker's. And Tina, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Because we are a low budget gig over here.
Tina can't even have her own graphic because she'd have to make it.
She would. So happy birthday, Tina. Happy 21st. I hope you have a few shots tonight and get good and loosened up. So happy birthday, honey. I love you. There's the one, the only Steel Whisper checking in from the Garden State. So good to see you. Let's see who else is down here. We have Sandy checking in. Good to see you. We got the one, the only Debbie Gutierrez is here with us. Oh, that was a good tongue roll tonight. Good to see you, Debbie. Hopefully you are doing well. Let's see who else is down here. We have Elizabeth checking in. So good to see you guys. Hello, everybody. See who else is down here. I see there she is, the one and only Karen Kennedy. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you're doing well. We have Dawn Steelman here with us. So good to see you, friend. All of our friends are checking in. There is our friend Helen, also known as the New England Thrifter. Gang, if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do so. She has fun live sales, and especially the Sunday at noontime. They're really, really fun, so make sure you follow. So this is a new name to me, Vintage Halloween designed by Clint. So Clint, hello. It's good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. Who else is down here in the chat? I see, oh, there's our friend Dawn. Good to see you. Another Dawn, but Dawn from Pennsylvania. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. See who else is down here. Hello, everybody. There is Jennifer, also known as Junebug Vintage. Same name over on the Instagram. So please give her a follow over there. And if you're on Whatnot, give her a follow there too, guys. We got Tippy Winks checking in. How are you? So good to see you. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I cannot believe that we're almost in June already. How are you, glowy girl? It's always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. There is our friend Blueberry Barn Vintage checking in. So good to see you, friend. Hello, everybody. See who else is down here. I'm scrolling as fast as I can. We have the other Tina, wishing Tina a happy birthday. There he is, the one, the only William. So good to see you. How are you? And I think we're almost down. Oh, there's Aunt Kiki checking in. So good to see you. My chat jumped. There's the birthday girl herself. Tina checking in. So good to see you. See who else is down here. Oh, you do have a channel. All right. But then I will make sure to check that out. Amie, are you familiar with his channel?
I don't know. I feel like I already follow Clint. Maybe not.
Okay. All right. Well, I will make sure to do so, sir. After
I follow some Halloween channels. So.
Okay. All right. And we're back down to Ruthie B. So, guys, again, as we go live, Karen G is our official mod and bid ender. Ruthie B is the backup bid ender. If some folks come in and say hello while Amy's explaining how the sale works, we'll do our best to say hello to everybody. But please, please, please remember, if I ever miss you, it's never intentional. It's merely by mistake because our chat moves differently. So, Miss Amie, if you're ready to tell the folks how the sale is going to work.
Yeah, I was getting my chat all set up here. So first and foremost, you guys, you want to check your chat settings because that's what I was just doing. You want to make sure if you're watching on a phone or a tablet Those are going to be the faster options for you versus the computer. Computer's going to be a little bit lagging behind the mobile devices. You want to go into your chat settings and make sure you're in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you're in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments. You might miss a bid, something like that. So always check and make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. And then to combat the lag that we always have here on YouTube, the lovely lag. Don't we love it? Not really.
Yeah, no.
So up here in the corner, if you touch up here, you can find a little gear wheel icon. If you tap on that, hit playback speed and hit 2 times. If you're lagging behind at all, you're going to hear us talk funny until you get caught up. Do that periodically throughout the sale. Inevitably, you will fall behind again. So that really helps you. That's really the only tools that we can tell you to help combat the lag. With that being said, don't wait to put in bids for things. If you do like something, put in a bid right away for it. So many people this week I have seen in multiple sales come in after the bid end. So that just tells me that the lag is really bad and everybody's waiting too long to put in their final bids or just in cases. So if you like something, don't wait. And then we will count it down as soon as we see something come in, just to get things moving. So with that being said, we are doing the auction style items tonight. So we'll give you a starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on anything tonight, all you have to do is type your bids down into the chat. We will describe the item to you. We will give you any kind of history, eras, note any kind of like issues with it. We do our best to show those things to you while we're live here on the screen so you can make a best informed decision if you do plan to bid on anything. So we'll note any kind of chips, repairs, damage, any kind of funkiness with the item, and we will do a countdown. The highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner here tonight. We also have Ruthie B helping out in the chat tonight as well. I'm not sure if we have any other mods that will pop in and out, but if we do, if you have questions as we go along, don't hesitate to ask. We do have a lot of helpful folks that are regulars down in the chat that can help you out as well if we can't answer your question live. So we also do something here on Mother Tuckers called Just In Case. So if you're bidding on something and it's something that you really want, we have this Just In Case tool to kind of secure your bid if you really want something. So we just ask that you're an active bidder if you want to utilize the Just In Case. So that means you put in at least one straight bid on the current item. Then you're welcome to utilize the Just In Case during the countdown. So let's say the bid is at $20. You're willing to go up to $40. So during the countdown, you can put in JIC 40. And if your Just In Case is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. All right. So keep in mind, though, if there's multiple Just In Cases put into the chat, those will turn into regular bids. Okay. And if you're a brand new person, you've never purchased from us before, very, very important. We need some information from you. We need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and the email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Let us know when you send the email to us that you don't have PayPal, that you want to check out as guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and you can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, or PayPal. Our emails are currently up here on the screen. They're also down in the description of the video. Also pinned in a comment at the top of the chat. And our lovely mod squad does a great job at putting them into the chat throughout the sale. So it's very easy to find that information. If you haven't bought from us in a long time, maybe you might want to send us a refreshed email. You can send us email to both of us at the same time. We certainly don't mind that. It's much easier for us to find your information when we do our invoicing if we don't have to hunt and peck through hundreds of emails. You know what I mean? So send it if it's been a while, or if you have moved recently, or maybe you're at vacationing at a summer home or something like that. You always want to make sure that your current shipping address is updated in PayPal. Why? Both Jason and I use Pirate Ship, and we copy and paste those addresses that are verified in PayPal to put directly on your shipping label. So it's very important that you guys have your updated address in there so your Happy Mail gets to you. We don't want it to show up at an address that you haven't lived at maybe 4 years. So that has happened before. It's happened to me. somehow I had an old address in PayPal. I purchased something and it went like, thankfully I had a friend that still lived there and was able to get my package, but you don't want that to happen.
No.
So shipping wise, pirate ship, like I said, both Jason and I only ship to US and Canada at this present time. And as far as packing and invoicing goes, I ship from Michigan, and I will be doing all of my invoicing and packing on Friday this week. I do have a sale tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, on my channel with Pamela Blanchard. So if you guys purchase something for me tonight and you come over there and get anything tomorrow, I'm happy to combine ship for you guys this week. And that's about it for me.
All right. Amie covered everything for me except that I ship out of Pennsylvania. Few little caveats this week. Usually I do all of my packing and invoicing on Saturday. I will not be doing that this week. I will actually start doing shipping tomorrow. So invoices for Monday and tonight's sale will start rolling out tomorrow into the evening. And the remainder of them, we hope to have them out by Friday morning because we asked that the invoices be paid by Saturday morning. That'll be our last chance to get to the post office. So if you guys wait till after that to pay, the items will sit here in Pennsylvania for about 5 days longer until we can then ship them. So if time is of the essence, we also would like to get them out of here. We like to leave and know that like everything's done. So when we come back, it's fresh so we can start fresh again. So we really, really would love to have you guys pay those invoices and get everything out Saturday morning to you guys. Also, another caveat from the shop with me on Sunday, 90% of that is packaged and 90% of those emails and invoices will be going out tonight. So once they are paid, they will start going to the post office tomorrow and Friday as well. There's one or two stragglers that I have to tie up some loose ends on, but 90% of that is done. I also do free pickup at the shop. So if you guys want to do that, just let me know via email and we will communicate and get that all worked out. With that said, next Monday, there is no Mother Tuckers Monday. Bill will be joining Amie for Fantastic Finds over on her channel next Wednesday at 8 p.m. So please make sure you're subscribed to her and Bill's channel so you'll be up to date on everything that's going on. I think that's it. We'll tie up more loose ends again after the sale. Remember, tonight's Fantastic Find is the one, the only Noel Part 2. So it's Noel Part 2. We're going to say hello to some friends that are still jumping in, and then we're going to get into it. So hello, Stacy. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you are well. We see Kathy Plunkett here. It's so good to see you, Kathy. There is Heidi checking in from Belgium. So good to see you. We have the one, the only from the Garden State, Patty Rose. Good to see you, Patty. Hopefully you are doing well. We have Leanne checking in. Good to see you, Leanne. Speaking of Noel, good to see you, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. I saw a few more jump in up here. There is our friend Heather, Antique Agenda. Please make sure you give her a follow. She has a really fun live sale every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. There's our friend Mary checking in. So good to see you, Mary. Hopefully you are doing well. And I think, wait, I knew I saw Constant Crazing pop in. It's so good to see you, friend. Hopefully you are well. And I think that gets us caught up with everybody. So we are going to scroll back up here to the top. We're going to get Amie over here, and we are going to get the sale underway. All right, Miss Amie.
All right. I was trying to decide what I was going to start with. 14, Jason, I guess. All right. I'm going to start off with some shakers tonight, and in the form of some itchy, cute little squirrels. And I had never seen these before. And actually the sticker that's on these, I've never heard of this brand before. It is Semco Japan. Never have heard of that, nor have I found any ceramic pieces with that sticker before. But I loved these little squirrels. So we've got a boy squirrel and a girl squirrel. So the boy is holding the little leaf. And then that's the one that has the foil sticker on it. And then the little girl squirrel has a tiny little bow on the top of her head. I think they're adorable. I just had to scoop them up. These came from Elkhorn. There was a new vendor there that had, oh gosh, like 300 pairs of salt and pepper shakers. That's all they had. So I bought 2 pair. I think Mama Pam bought a couple pairs as well. They have cork in the bottom. No chips on these guys. There's just a little bit of crazing present in the glaze. But really, they're really nice condition. And I love how they have yellow little eyes. I don't usually I save squirrel stuff for the fall time, but I think that these are summery squirrels.
They're cute.
They don't scream fall to me. I just think that they're darn cute.
They're amazing. And that is a fun shaker company. We've had a few of them. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was going to ask you if you had any from that company
Mm-hmm.
because I had not ever heard of that before.
They're high quality too. They're good quality.
Very, very nice quality ceramic. I can tell like by touching them, they're, you know, they're right up there with like Napco, Lefton, PY. Really, really nice ceramic. All right. So measurement for these guys, they are 3 1/4 by 3. All right. And I see Miss Rose is in at 14. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 15 or more on Squirrel Friends, and we're going to count them down. I'm assuming that the lag is as terrible as it has been the rest of the week. So we're going to do 20-second countdowns, you guys. And we'll try and give you a heads up when we're going to start it so that we can give you a little extra time to get those final bids and just in cases in. All right. So I see Blueberry Barn just popped in there with a 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. I am going to count them down now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
They almost feel like a fine A quality, you know,
when
it comes to the ceramic. Gosh, these are so good. There it is.
All right. There is the nutty bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So I saw D was in at 17. Blueberry Barn came in with a 21. Rose had a just in case of 20. But Blueberry Barn's straight bid of 21 is going to take them. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And thank you guys so much for the kind words, Amie. Everybody was saying how much they enjoyed your video. And then also seeing.
Thank you. Having never been to Mother Tucker's before, it was just like, not just because I'm friends with, you know, Jason and Tina. Right. It was honestly very fun to just shop it and experience it. It was a great, like, I'm not just saying that. It was a great store to shop for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. We are definitely a unique shop, and y'all never know what you ever find at Mother Tucker's. Trust me, because I don't ever know what I'll find at Mother Tucker's. So, all right, guys, I'm going to start out with a little piece of kitschy jewelry. So I had one of these the other year, okay? They made two versions of these. I remember when you had that. They made two versions of them. They're pretty much the same, except they have different scarves, okay? I had one with the white scarf. Now I have one with the red scarf. It seems, in my research, the red one seems to be more popular than the white one. So if you don't know who this is, this was the mascot of the he was the mascot of the Ice Follies. So he's from the 1950s. They made little bobbleheads of him, and he is Inky Dinky, and he is the little plastic flocked. He is flocked little plastic figurine. I'm sorry, little plastic pin. So he's like a little plastic souvenir that you would have bought at the Ice Follies. And my camera seems to be acting a little weird tonight. It doesn't seem to want to focus, but it is embossed right here on the back. It says, there it is, Ice Follies, okay? So he is really, really cute, and he's actually in better condition than the first one I offered. He is plastic. He's flocked. He has some cold paint. He is just super fun. He's living his good life. He's his little skater dude, and then he has this ribbon that says Ice Follies, and he's Inky Dinky, okay? So this would be fun if you guys collect, you know, kitschy things, if you love things that are flocked, or if you love bears, or even at Christmas time, he would be fun. So he measures about 3 inches tall. And again, you can't even really find these that easy on the internet. So if you collect Ice Follies things, you know, they have all the, you know, the ice skaters in their programs and stuff. This was the little mascot for them. And again, he's just a little nugget, and he is made of plastic. So you can see he is a thinner plastic, and he's just flocked all to the gods. Flocked up there. There isn't flocking here on the nose. His paint is really good, and even the ribbon on this, which is the scarf, is in superb condition. The one I had kind of had some fraying to it. But if you're looking for a unique, fun piece, especially if you guys love kitsch, this would be it. So he's inky dinky. He is the Ice Follies. Not seeing any interest on him. That is okay. We will do a recap tonight, but he is $12. There's no damage to him at all. You know, it's not like part of his skate is broken off or anything. And the black is all flocked. There, I think you guys can sort of see the detail, the texture on him. He's just a really, really fun piece of kitsch. And he would look great if you popped him into a flower frog. So if you used him at Christmas time and just popped him into a little flower frog with maybe a postcard.
When you brought him last year, I'd never seen him before. So I can't believe you have another one.
He doesn't come around that often. We actually picked up a jewelry box at an antique mall and purchased it. And on the inside, there was some jewelry and he was inside. So we thought somebody that missed him at last year might want him. But we'll bring him back for the recap and we'll get Amie going in just a minute, as quick as I can move her over. All right, Amie.
Okay. I think we're going to do a choice up next. And it's going to start at $4.
Okay.
All right. So these were something I picked up at Springfield Extravaganza. And these are awesome. Really awesome. Deco tropical bird tally cards. And I'm going to tell you, I have multiples of some of them, but I only have one of the pink. It's like a magenta. It's kind of like a magenta pink, and you can see that there's gold ink detailing on here. So with that, this is the purple one. They're all unused. All right. There's just a little bit of bending here and there, maybe on a couple of the feathers, but really nice condition. They do all have their little strings on them, and these are fantastic. I don't run across tally cards very often, especially to this caliber, and I only have one of the green. All right, so I have one pink and one green, and then of the other two colors, I have multiples. So I have yellow as well. That's the yellow parrot, and I have three. I have three of the yellows. I love these so much. 3 of the yellows, and then I also have 3 of the blue. 3 of the blue parrot.
Amie, can you tell Heidi what a tally card is? She was asking.
Oh, a tally card. So it's for the game bridge. Mm-hmm. So they made these tally cards like you would get together with a group of girlfriends or a bridge party. You would play bridge, and this is how you would keep score for your game there at the bottom. So it typically has a table number or a couple number, and then you would keep your score here and add up the total on the back. Tally cards date from the early 1900s. I mean, people still play bridge nowadays. They don't have as cool of tally cards or tablets as back in the day, but these are very collectible. A lot of people just specifically collect tally cards, and I can tell you, going to the Midwest Holiday Show and seeing the amazing Halloween ones, they can go for hundreds of dollars for one tally card. The holiday ones are very, very collectible. But the graphics on these, I loved these immediately. I just don't see stuff like this here.
And they're like embossed and die cut too,
these ones are not. These ones are not. They're die cut, but they're not embossed. But gotcha. They do have gold. Hopefully you can see the reflection of the gold kind of detailing ink on all of the birds. And then they all have the little tasseled hanger. So I've seen other people on Instagram decorate, like use these as ornaments and decorate an entire tree with them. So I'm going to hold up one of each color. So again, I only have one of the purpley pink, one of the green. I have 3 of the yellow, and then I have 3 of the blue. All right, so here we go. So that is all of your choices there. They're all unused. They just have a little bit of wear in a few spots, maybe a couple little bending, but otherwise really, really nice condition. So winner can take multiples, all of them, whatever you want to do. I just thought that they were cool. I thought I'd bring them. I'm an ephemera geek, so I love this kind of stuff. So I see Melanie's in at 5. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 6 on choice or more, and I'm going to count them down And when we get to it, we're going to be claiming by color. Okay, so keep that in mind. I have one of the pink, one of the green, 3 of yellow, 3 of blue. All right, we're going to count them down. Hey, you guys. Hey, Sandra. We're looking for 6 or more on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Birdie bid end.
And these were supposed to be used and discarded. The fact that these
yeah,
are even in
they
existence.
were meant to be used and then just thrown away. That is exactly it. Kind of very similar to gift tags,
Yep.
that sort of thing at Christmas time. Disposable.
Mm-hmm. These are fun.
All right, so Robin's, just in case, did come in after Karen's bid end there.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Okay.
That got mixed on my end.
Okay, so Melanie, choice at 5. So let me know by color how many that you want. So I have 1 green, 1 pink, 3 blue, 3 yellow. And behind Melanie, if Melanie does not decide to take them all, so 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I have 8 total. Then it's going to go back to Robin. And I can just watch the chat so we can keep it moving. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yep. Sorry. All right, Leanne. Well, I'm happy you're enjoying that. That was a really fun painting that you scored from us. It's really, really fun. So, and sorry about that, Amie. All of that came in at once.
No, it's all right.
She's acting really weird tonight. She wants one of each.
One of each. All right. So before you go, so what's left are blue and yellow, Robin. Blue and yellow. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. And my next round, following those birds, I have a ceramic bird, and mine's going to start at $22. If you guys aren't familiar with these are fun little, these are supposed to be children mugs. These were children mugs that were made, and this one has this incredible little bluebird on it, and it is whistle for your milk. And that's right. It is a little ceramic whistle on there. So what you would do is you would use this as the, oh, there's some schmutz in there. You would use this as the little milk mug. Oh, Rose, I see you're 22. Thank you so much. And then when it was empty, the little youngster was supposed to blow the whistle there. It does work. I'm not going to do it, but you can kind of, you can hear how the air kind of goes through there. So it's not working. There we go. There it is, Rose. Sorry, guys. My end is not cooperating tonight. So we have 22 in with Rose. So we're looking for 23 or more. You can see that the cold paint is in very good condition. You have what I would assume would be Mama Bird up there, with the 2 little baby birds down there just chirping away. I love the music notes. It is pink, which we do love our pink vintage. And then the little birdie is blue and yellow. Okay. Measurements on this, it's about 3.5 inches tall by about 5 inches wide. And it does say that it is made in Japan down there on the bottom. So they made other animals. Trying to remember what other ones I have sold in the past. The one I really remember was they had a astronaut one, and it was a little spaceship on the handle that you could blow. So it was like a space themed one. So in very good condition. There's a little stain up there, but other than crazy, it's in remarkable condition. If you guys collect the bluebirds, this is going to go well with that, or just have this by itself. So we're going to go out. She wants 2 of them. Robin's saying she wants the 2. So
got it. Thank you.
All right. So Rose is in at 22. We're looking for 23 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on this. We are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So please, yes, Nicole, you did miss the chipmunk shakers. I'm so sorry. Amie started with those. So, okay, let's do a countdown. 23 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. No chips, no cracks, in very good vintage condition. Just a little bit of crazing on it. This one's one of my favorite. I've never had this one before. This one was fun to find. I think someday I might find one for myself. So, Rose, congratulations. It's coming to you for $22. All right, Miss Amie, you're up.
All right. 16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I have only found this book one other time, And the only other times that I found it, it is missing an important component to the book. So this one is complete, and I can't wait to show this to you if you've never seen this book before. I love it. All right. So this is an in-action book. So if that tells you anything, there's an interactive element that's in this book. So it's Hoppy the Hopper, and look how cute he is. I know Misty's not a fan of grasshoppers, but he's darn cute. Okay, he's got shoes on. How can you be mad at that?
You can't.
So let's open it up. Now this was Perry's book. All right, that is in pencil up there. But you can see here is Hoppy the Hopper. So it's a little die cut grasshopper, and he's on this little plastic little thing, and he travels throughout the book. All right, so, and it says up here at the front, if Hoppy's not here when you first look, please go adventuring through the book. Somewhere you'll find him, and when you do, bring him to the hole and poke him through. Then turn the pages quickly one by one, and you'll find Hoppy lots of fun. Okay, so Hoppy hops through the book. Okay, so we're gonna do the first one. There he goes. So he jumps through the hole and lands in different locations. And there's some great ones in here. This next one, he lands on the anthropomorphic sunflower face. Jason, have you seen this book before?
I have not seen this one. I've seen versions of this book, but not this one with him.
And he's hopping and visiting with the little beavers here on the leaf.
I love it.
And it's in good shape here. And then we're landing on the lily pad. I love this. There's not a lot of these out there. Like I said, the few that I've run into in the last couple years, they have Hoppy is totally missing out of there. I've only found this one good shape one time. Smacks the little doggy on the nose. It's so fun. And then we've got hopping into the kitty's milk. Meow meow. Spilling it all over the place. Hoppy gets into trouble, of course. And then
Robin, Hoppy is a grasshopper.
He's Hoppy the Hopper. All right. And he has hopped himself onto this poor man's head at the beach in that one. And then we're on the block of ice that's been delivered in the drive. Look at the tiny little ladybug that's hanging out on the dandelion. Such cute illustrations in here. And then we've got Hoppy's landed himself on the croquet ball. Not a really good place that you want to be as a grasshopper. And then look at that. Oh my God. Landing into the bird bath with the little bluebird. That is really, really cute right there. And I'm not sure. We have a couple pages left. We're landing on the mouse trap. Again, not a real good place that you want to land there.
The story looks like it's a lengthy story. Those pages.
It is. It's a larger story. And this one made me think of Gavin. He's landing on the little record player with the bunnies in the back. And then here's the last one. He's straight in the middle of the cherry cake.
So good.
So that is the end. So when you get to the end, you can see there's a little bit of wear right here. There was some tape that was here, but like it wasn't sticky anymore. It kind of just fell off. But it is kind of riveted into the book. So when you get to the end, what you do is you stick Hoppy back through so that he is back at the beginning to start the book over. All right. So I love it. It's one of my favorite books like this for sure. I see Patsy's in at 23. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 24 or more. I know it is seriously adorable. So we're going to count this down. It's from 1951. I forgot to mention that to you. And it does measure 7.5 by 8 3/4. All right. So we're going to count Hoppy down. Don't wait to put in those just in cases or final bids. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I love these books, and the hopping or the moving part is always missing.
Yeah.
Always.
So in here in the front cover, so it kind of shows you Hoppy's little path where he hops through the book. Everywhere that he lands, there is his little map of Hoppy's travels. Oh my!
You've got
Lots of people coming in after the bid end, you guys. Definitely go into that gear wheel and refresh. Hit that playback speed and refresh. A lot of people are lagging, like way lagging right now.
Yeah.
All right. So Karen's bid end came in, and what was in there before the bid end? Nikki had a 38 bid. Patsy had a just in case of 33. Noelle had a 36. And Robin had a just in case of 41. So it looks like Robin is going to take it for 39. Everybody else's bids, Sandra D, Nikki, Noelle, all came in after the bid end, you guys. So you guys want to refresh. All right. So congratulations, Robin. Thank you so much.
Usually what I've been doing here, like, because I have been bidding on some things now and again, I hit the gear wheel like literally right before the countdown begins, get that out, and then I throw in my just in case. So, but again, you guys are free to do it however you guys want to. Hello, Soul Nate. It's so good to see you, friend. Please make sure you are following him and Katie Vintage and Vinyl. They have a very fun jewelry sale every single Saturday night at about 10 p.m. Eastern. So I have choice at $18 on some Lucite. Okay, it's been a little bit since I've had some Lucite. Your first choice is going to be on the white seahorse with the alabaster shell in there. It's in really good condition. He is the white one, which you don't find as often as the black ones. And to find some of the other color ones is even a little harder. This one measures 9.5 inches tall. As you can see, there's no like discoloration to it. Sometimes these get a weird haze to them. This one is super clean and super vibrant. It even has its original hook there on the back. It looks like at one time they had put some like double-sided tape on it. And underneath here would be its original little sticker, probably saying where it was from and who made it. So that's just double-sided tape on the back. But it's super clean and very good condition. No chips, no cracks. If there's anything, it's just a little roughness outside of the mold. So $18 choice. That is your first one. And again, just look how vibrant it is there on the inside, even the little flakes of it. It's just a gorgeous piece. And, you know, you can part, you know, in or mix them with some of your other ones. It's been a while since I had one of these. I have a little soap dish. Okay. So this one is in the black. It has like a marbling effect to it. It does have just a little bit of roughness here to some of the mold spots. See if I can show you right here. You can sort of see, but these soap dishes do not come around that often. We don't even have one. So it does have some felt on the back.
I didn't even know what that was in your preview. I've never seen that before.
Yep, this is the soap dish. The soap dishes are a little harder to find. We do have a whale one, but what they did was they made the scales kind of dimensional here so that the soap would stick, you know, the soap would kind of grit to it in there. So this is your soap dish. You could probably put your little scrubby in there if you want to. So, and you can sit it however you want, whichever way you want the fish going. But this is really fun. You can see it's got marble effect to it. It has the white kind of mixed in there, which is sort of unique. So there is a couple rough spots there, as you can see here on the outside, but it does have the felt on the back. And I do believe this was used. So that discoloration is probably because the felt has gotten wet being used, you know, in the mermaid bathroom where it belongs. So, but this is also fun. You could use this, you know, as a little jewelry catcher. You know, this could catch your small rings and things like that. And these are really hard to find. Amie said she hadn't even seen one. So 6 inches across, super fun. And I kind of thought the two sort of went together. I thought you have the white seahorse in superb condition. You can see how glossy that is. This one is a little more matted. It's not as glossy. Now there on the face you can see. Yeah, no, Ruthie, we have the little whale that we have in our downstairs bathroom. So, and this one comes in, this seahorse is the 9.5 inch. So it's probably, gosh, I think they have a larger one. So this could be the large one in your family, but there is a larger one, but this one could also be your medium one. So, and again, usually you find the seahorses that are are the black ones. But these white ones or some of the other ones, like if you find a pink or a blue, they're really fun and difficult to find. Thank you, Patsy. I see you in at 18. And again, this is the soap dish. There is some rough spots on the mold. So you can sort of see.
Did the soap dishes come in different colors too? Like
They did. They did. So you could collect them. The few I've sold in the past, I had a yellow one that was fun. It was a yellow one and had a black eye.
I've never seen one of those.
So yeah, these are really fun. And I'm being honest with you guys when I say it, you don't find these soap dishes all that often. So, and there's a little bit of roughness right here to the mold. So you could sand that if you want to, or I just leave it as is. So you're going to take choice on the Lucite fish soap dish, or you're going to take choice on the Lucite seahorse. So thank you, Patsy. She's in at 18. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are looking for 19 or more. And we're doing just in case for active bidders. You could fill up your mermaid bathroom with one shot here. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm just showing you it does have its hook. That's a big selling point on these. These aren't too fun to put in, plate hangers. They're more fun to have the original hook. And you can get nails under there if you want to. But Patsy, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. There's the bid end of Patsy. You didn't need it. You get first choice at 8. You get choice at 18. So let me know, did you want the soap dish or did you want the seahorse? And you can take both if you want. Just let me know if you wanted the seahorse or the fish soap dish, and I can watch the chat. And if Patsy only takes one, the other one will come back in our recap.
Okay. 18, Jason. Okay. I have a cute little Kewpie babe up tonight. This is a plush. You can see a plush and a rubber face little Kewpie doll, and this is made by Knickerbocker. Does have the original tag still intact. It says Kewpie on one side, and then it says Knickerbocker Joy of a Toy on the other side. And they did make several different sizes. I actually have a larger size one in the same little stripy suit that I found at Elkhorn. This guy actually got before I went to Elkhorn. And this is the smallest size one that they made. And that one back there is, I think, the second to largest size. There's actually like a really large size. But they made several different sizes in these little plush. So it's red plush. Reminds me very much of the red plush that's on like the bigger rubber face Santas. He's very, very soft, but just kind of red fur for the body. And then we've got kind of red and white stripy. It's more of like, kind of reminds me of a sock. Like, that's the best I can describe it. Very soft cotton, little striped, and for the hat as well on the back. There's just a little discoloration up here on the point of the hat. It's not like super noticeable at all. No like holes or anything that I can note either in the fur or in the stripes. He's pretty good. You can see he even has a little plush bun going on back here. He was loved. I think he was really loved. He's a good size to just kind of tote. So when he's sitting, he just measures 8 inches. So with the legs, although they're kind of still bent a little bit, but if the legs are out, he's about 10 inches. But measurement wise, he is the 8-inch little Kewpie. Now the face on him, the paint is really, really nice and bright still. He's got blushed little cheekies, lashes for days, and his little red mouth. Really, really nice shape on him. And I can tell you that one back there will probably be coming in a couple weeks. You might see him sneak into a Christmas in July sale. He has something really special about him. So I might save him for Christmas in July fun. All right. So I see Miss Glowy's in at 25. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 26 or more on Coop, and we're going to count it down on 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. In my preview, I thought this was cute, like for a summertime thing. I have this brooch is coming sometime in the sale later. But I thought just holding a little enamel flower pin, instant summertime. I thought he was really cute holding on to a little flower. All right. There's the Band-Aid heart band, Karen. Thank you, Karen. So Karen Kennedy had a just in case of 35, but Glowy put in a just in case of 57. So for 36, Carol, congratulations. Thank you, Carol.
So good. And guys, make sure you're refreshing as often as you can. I feel like YouTube and StreamYard here has a pretty gnarly lag tonight. So I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to bring some glass. So I have choice on some 1930s pink depression glass. The first one I believe is made by Anchor Hocking. So you will get the cream and sugar. These have a very deco feel to them. And I do believe that these are made by Anchor Hocking. And everything that I could find, I wasn't able to dig out my depression glass book. They called this pattern circles. So these are a really, really fun set. And they would start a lot more if they had their little holder. Okay, so there would be like this little handled dish that they would sit in. But more so, you would find these. And you don't even find these that often anymore. There are no chips. There are no cracks. It is a gorgeous piece of 1930s pink depression glass made by Anchor Hocking. So they are very deco. They would be great to put out on your table. You could use them for condiments. You don't need to use them for cream and sugar. You know, you could put some maybe ketchup in there or mustard in there, all honestly. Or you could use this as a little one serve, you know, creamer, whatever you want to. Very good condition, no haze, no scratches. They even have minimal straw marks on them because this was cheap glass that was made back in the day. It was very quickly made, but it's very fun. You can see those great arced handles, very deco feel, and then you have the ribbing here on the side. So $18 start on these. They both measure 4.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So again, gorgeous pink. And pink depression glass is outselling the uranium glass right now. So I also have this gorgeous, kind of like pillared out little vanity, okay? I could not find a maker on this, but I believe that this is the Anchor Hocking because I found it at the same time. So this could be a little candy dish. It could be a little maybe jam, no, not so much a jam jar, but I do believe this might be Anchor Hocking circles as well. So it has actually a little pedestal on the bottom. So it has like a little foot on the bottom. So it is raised up. And it does have the optic panels on the side. So panels is the word that I was looking for. Words are tough. So this is a fun little covered dish. I couldn't even find an example of this one online anywhere. There are no chips at all here to the lid at all. So it's really, really gorgeous. You can see how clean it is. Thank you, guys. It is a pretty piece of glass. And usually these sell for about 2 to 3 times what I'm starting them at. So this one measures 4 inches tall by 5.5 inches wide. So Terry, thank you so much. I just figured if I found them at a good price, we'll bring them at a good price. Since you guys are here with us on a live sale, you'll get them before they go into Mother Tucker. So I do believe that this is the same pattern as the cream and sugar that I'm offering. They're in very good condition. Like I said, no chips, no cracks. And again, you can see this one has the little foot on the bottom. So this would make a great little dresser jar. It would make a great little candy dish. You could use it for all sorts of different things. And the paneling on the side is really fun. And then you'll have the cream and sugar set is your other choice that you can choose from. So we have Terry in right now. Thank you so much. And at 20, it will be on choice. I'll just hold up the creamer. You guys know we have the sugar. So thank you so much, Rose. I see you in at 22. Again, I believe that they are both made by Anchor Hocking, and they are now nicknaming it and just calling it circles. So let's do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Rose, thank you. I see you're just in case. We're just waiting on that bid end from Karen G. And you can pick either the covered dish or the cream and sugar? Terry had a just in case of 25. Thank you so much. There is our bid end. So Rose, you get first choice. Let me know if you wanted the covered dish or the cream and sugar. You could take both, and whatever you pass on, it will be offered up to Terry then. So Rose, man, we got a really bad lag tonight.
So
I can
bad. Yeah.
tell it. It's horrid. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. So Rose, you get first choice. I got you for the dish. Thank you so much. And then Terry, let me know. The cream and sugar remain. If you want the cream and sugar, you can have them. Again, they're in very good condition. If you pass, we'll bring them back for the recap. So let's get Amie over here.
All right, before I give a starting price on this, I wanted to show a couple things. All right, so the bluebird planter, Norcrest bluebird planter is next. All right, it's not perfect. I want to show you before I give you the start price on it. So most of the tiny little issues are on this bottom bird. There's a little flea bite on the under wing, a little flea bite right here, and a little flea bite on the tail right here, okay? That's really, besides a little bit of crazing and some staining inside of the planter, I did want to note that there are some flea bites on this bottom bluebird. So she's not perfect condition, but I still think that it is very, very hard to find. So with that being said, noting that it's going to start at $55. This planter can go in the hundreds of dollars. I have personally sold it in the hundreds of dollars, but those were perfect shape. I don't really think that the flea bites are even that noticeable. This one maybe is the most one. All the other ones are kind of underneath the wing, so they're not really that visible. But this planter was used, and I did take a lot of there was some calcification that I was able to get off that was inside the planter. Some of it I was not able to get out, and there is a rust stain in the bottom. I'm not sure what caused that. Maybe a chain or something like that was in there. I did clean it as best as I could in there, but that is pretty permanent down there in the bottom. All right, so the rest of the planter, the only other thing I was going to point out, these are not chips right here. These are like little extra nubbins of ceramic. Sometimes this happened when they pulled things out of the mold. A little extra bit of ceramic would just kind of stick around. You can feel it. It's raised above the rest of the planter. They are glazed over there, but really, I mean, I wouldn't call that damage. They're just kind of there. But Mr. Bluebird that's sitting up here at the top, he doesn't really have any issues or anything like that. No other issues with the planter. It's just on this bottom bird that has those teeny little flea bites. This one is probably the biggest one right there. Teenier, tinier pinpoint one there. And then there are a couple that are underneath the wing, kind of on the inner edge, but not really visible from the front at all. Okay. Made by Norcrest from the 50s. The Norcrest Bluebirds, very collectible. There's all a bunch of different pieces, figurines, planters, salt and pepper shakers, and different kitchen pieces that go with these guys. Measurement for this, it does measure 5 by 6 by 3 1/4. Okay, so 6 inches at the tallest, 5 at the widest, and 3 1/4.
Amie, we have this planter, and do you know what I ended up doing that's fun to display with? You know those plant hangers? You can find like a little kitty cat. They even make things like little clip-on birds. I hung them on the roof line. So it looked
like cats, little clip-on cats.
So it just added a kitsch level to it. So if you guys have any of those little hangers like that, you buy this. How funny would it be that the birds are bigger than the cat, but the cat's trying to climb into the bird house and all this kind of stuff?
Leslie, it's made by Norcrest. Yeah. All right, so we're going to count blue birds down. Blueberry Barn is in at 55. So we're looking for 56 or more. Blueberry, I do encourage you to put in just in case. All right, we are going to count it down now, looking for 56 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Birdie bid end.
Gosh, this is one of my favorite planters. If I had to pick 5 planters, this would be in my
I've
top.
only found it one other time. One other time.
Okay.
All right. There's the birdhouse bit end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Vanessa came in there with a 65, but Blueberry Barn did put in that just in case of 70. Vanessa, your 71 did come in after the bid end. So Blueberry Barn, this is coming to you for 66. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, if you want to, please everybody refresh. That way we are all in as real time as possible, because if you guys had your heart set on some of this harder to find stuff, you want to make sure you're in real time, and you don't want those bids to come in after that bid end. So $20 choice, okay? And I actually read an article and heard some people in the fashion world say that Western apparel is in. Western is going to take over in the next few decades, or actually should be the next few years, okay? Not decades, the next few years. So I have 2 vintage plush, little Western themed little cowboy dude or bear, okay? So I'll show them to you very quickly. So I believe they're late 40s, early 50s, okay? So I don't know if this dude was factory made or if he was homemade, but I will tell you that his bandana here, it does say Cowboy Joe on there. So it is embossed Cowboy Joe. He does have some discoloration, but he's made of like a sock. So if you guys know sock monkeys, he's your sock cowboy. Look at those eyes. I mean, you can see how he's looking lightweight. He's looking.
Yeah,
right,
the felt.
He's looking that way. He's got his felt little breeches on, okay? He's got his little Western apparel. Now, there is some discoloration, and he has a very, like, flesh-toned kind of feel about him. Plus, the little hat is made of felt. Then you have, like, some yarn here for the hair. So he is super cute. No funky smells, no issues. And he even has the little nubbins of the feet. So he's made of, like, the sock that little sock monkeys are made of. So this little Joe, he is your little cowboy Joe. He measures about 11 inches tall. So this kind of fits that era, that 1920s 1920s. Words tonight, Jason, like the 1950s Hopalong Cassidy kind of era. So then the next one I have is this fun plush bear. Yes, they are, Rose. He's got chaps on. This one is really fun. He's got little felt feet, but he's a little noisemaker. So
he's a
little child could have played with him. So I believe this one's factory made because all this is sewn in here. You know, you have his tassels on there. He's got his little feet. He's in very good condition with his felt little hat. And you'll have to pull some of the fur back to show his eyes and stuff. But the bandana on here is in superb condition. Then he actually has these little he has these little buttons on here. So they are metal buttons, little brass buttons that are tucked into his vest. So you could take his vest off. Ooh, he's showing you, he's flashing you, Amie. So you could take his vest off if you wanted to.
Neither one of them have anything on under their chaps. I'm just saying.
No, they don't. They are your new style Urban Day cowboy or cowbear, whatever you want them to be. And they're just fun, and these are cute. So no funky stains, no funky issues. He has just a little discoloration because he's like a flesh tone. So, but these are just fun. No rips, no tears. And you're right. Now that I think of that, yeah, you're right. He's in buttless chaps.
Like a breeze fly.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, indeed. Yeah.
Yeehaw! I'm freeing it, Amie. I didn't even notice that until y'all said that. So they are super cute. Thank you, Ruthie. This guy comes in at 11 inches tall. This guy comes in 11 inches tall. The things you could do with these plush now that's out in the air. So we'll go ahead and count them down. Courtney is in at 20. Thank you so much. It will be choice on Bear or Joe. He's Cowboy Joe. So 20, 19, 18. Thank you, Tracy. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I mean, the felt doesn't have any moth holes in it. Mr. Bear has some good looking arms there. You got Joe and his pantless chaps. Just let it all hang out. These are fun. These are kitschy and they're fun. So Courtney, you didn't need your just in case. Thank you so much. At $20, let me know, did you want Joe or Bear? Did you want them both? That's why I brought them together, because they're similar choices. You got Cowboy Joe. Thank you so much. We will bring Cowboy Bear back for the recap. All right. Thank you.
Oh, my word. All right. $40. Oh, no. I'm not doing that this round. Never mind. Well, I will. Okay. $40 choice, Jason. Okay. I was just trying to get them ready. All right. I have two. I'm only be able to show them once. I'm not putting these on my board. They make me too nervous. And I never run across these with their umbrellas. So we're going to be very careful. All right. I have two of the Napco Flower of the Month girls. And they're both from 1956. And I have two tonight. I actually found these on my birthday. So I considered it birthday luck, because I never find these ever. Like maybe the past 5 years, I found two with the umbrellas. Usually they're missing. All right. So I have two to choose from. Of course, there's 12 in the series to collect, both made by Napco. And this one here, although she's getting a little washed out, she is the Violet, and she is from February. Okay. So she's the February Violet, and we're going to take her umbrella out so I can really show her a little bit better to you. We have Napco foil sticker, Napco stamping 1956 down there at the bottom. No chipping, just some crazing. Okay, there she is. Now you can see her painting. It's a very dark green here for the little shirt there, and then it goes down into the little leaves for her skirt. There's just like a couple little pinpoint scratches in the paint right in there, but no chips, no repairs. And then she's got the little violet flower on her head. All right. And then the umbrella is the violet flower. Again, there's just a little paint loss in the center of the flower, but no flea bites on the umbrella for that one. All right. So we're going to set that down. So second choice is the carnation, which is for January. Okay. I've never seen either one of these two in person before. Now, again, I'm going to take that out so we can look at her a little bit closer. And same kind of deal. She has a little bit of paint loss on her sleeve. Okay. And the colors in this one are kind of a very like tomato red, yellow. And then on the hat, she's got the big carnation flower. And I feel like, no, it's on the umbrella. There is a little flea bite on the umbrella for the carnation girl. But again, she's really still has the sticker and the stamping. Again, 1956. Really, really cute for the umbrella on this one. There is a tiniest little flea bite right in there. But the fact that it's still here, two of them were just like amazing to me that they were still there. All right. And again, there's crazing present on the ceramic for her. All right. On both of them, there's crazing and just a little flea bite on the carnation umbrella. No chipping on the violet. And it makes me really nervous. So we're going to take the umbrellas out and I'm going to hold them up together. Okay. They do have both their umbrellas from 1956. Measurement for these guys. You know what? I didn't write it down. I measured them. I didn't write it down. They're a little over 4 inches tall. With the umbrella, it probably adds another 1.5 inches or so, depending on how long the wire is that sticks up. Okay. And I did bring my Napco book tonight to show you. They don't have the entire series in here. It's missing October and July. So they don't have all 12 months represented, but you can kind of see, here's the two that I have. Okay. And again, for January and February, but there's the whole rest of the series in case you're curious what they look like. All right. So we're going to count these down. All right. I've taken a lot of time on these. I apologize. I see Elizabeth is in at 56. Thank you so much. We are looking for 57 or more on choice. Winner can certainly take, hi, Julie, certainly take both if they need these for their collection, if you're collecting the whole series there. So we're going to count them down. And now would be the time to put in final bids and just in cases. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And how we're going to claim, we're not going to do by month or flower. We're going to do by color. This one's green. This one's red. Green, red. Okay. Just make it easier. All right, Beth, I see you're just in case. And there's Karen's bid end. All right. So Elizabeth had the high bid at 56 with Beth just in case. That takes it to 57. So Beth, let me know if you want green or red, or you can certainly take both if you want. Elizabeth is on deck for next choice.
And then you'll have Hannah if it gets
No,
back.
the dang lag.
She wants the green one, Amy.
She wants
Beth
the green
wants
one.
the green one. Yep.
She wants the green one. Okay, you got it. Thank you so much. And
So
then Elizabeth, if you want the carnation, which is the red girl, let me know. If you pass, it will go to Glam Hannah, and I can just watch the chat. Thank you so much.
All right. And that would be a great one that could double at Christmas time, too.
Oh,
Honestly, so good. All right, guys. $40. And I literally about died when I was at the market about a week and a half ago, and I found this guy. Tina had these years ago. We never had a large bank. She had some pink ones. Pass. Elizabeth says pass. She wanted the green.
All right, Glam Hannah, you're on deck for the carnation.
She'll take it. She says she'll take it.
All right, you got it. Thank you so much.
So I was really excited to find one of these because I had never had a bank. So this is going to start at $40. This is made by Brinn's. This is some holy grail for kitsch lovers. These are very popular and they're hard to find. They're hard to find.
Very much are, yeah.
And this is a very different color. It is a red orange ombre effect. You can see where it is, airbrushed off into orange into a red. It glows. It almost burn your retinas when you put black light on it. Almost no paint wear. The only issue is back here in the back, you have this mark. I believe that's where the original price tag had laid at one time. That's probably where the original price tag was. You don't want to try to clean that off because you're probably going to lift the paint off if you do, because that's what makes these suckers so hard to find in good condition is that this paint will lift off if you aren't careful with it, okay? It has its original stopper on the bottom. It has its original Brinn's sticker. I really can't even show you much paint wear. The only issues I can show you is here on the side of the face. You can see the little white specks, but there's nothing major missing. This is probably one of the best pieces I have ever found in this flat face. So Peppermint Patty is in at 40. We got Sandra D in at 44. This kitty cat is a large kitty cat. Measures 8 inches long by about 4 1/4 inches tall. So it's 8 by 4.
I think that's the same size that I had when I had the stripy one in the earlier months. Yeah.
Wanda, I see your 45. Peppermint Patty is in at 46. Again, now let me show you guys. It does have glowable paint on it. So there, do you see how bright that is? That's just not like a reflection. That is how much it glows. I don't know if it's like my whole computer's turning red when I hold that on. If you had a black light display and put this under black light, I'm not kidding you. The paint on this would make your whole room glow. Again, these flat-faced kitty cats are very hard to find. They are very collectible. This is like kitsch grail stuff here. I will say all that because I'm a kitsch collector and I know how hard these are to find. So usually you find them, they're damaged, they're missing, large amounts of cold paint. Did you do the rubber face yet, Amy? Yes, you did your rubber face, right?
Yeah, the Kewpie, yeah.
Yeah, Hannah, that already was run. So Vanessa is back in at 50. Thank you guys so much. And again, look how large this is. I mean, and the nice part is
that colorway is very, very hard to find in that.
And it is a bank, so there's no scratching. I don't think they ever used it. That was another thing that happened to these. When you're putting coins in there, all this is airbrushed on top of the ceramic. So this is all cold paint. So when they're going and putting coins in there, this is a thicker cold paint. And this cold paint stays on more than the reds at the Christmas ceramics. But let me tell you, if this was used a lot, you would see tons of little scratches around the coin slot there. So I really can't nitpick this and tell you guys much that's wrong with it because there isn't anything. Just that darkening there, that is adhesive from the original price tag, okay? Then he's got his little nubbins feet here. He is just super cute. He is large and in charge. Plus, he has his original stopper. Yes, there's a little cold paint missing down there on the bottom. And he has his little original Brinn's foil sticker. Only major pieces of paint that are missing are, that's painted for his ear. Okay, so that's his ear. So we have one boop and boop right there, okay? So if you guys are interested in him, he again measures 8 inches long by 4 1/4 inches tall. So we are in at 50 right now. Again, this is a very unique color. I'm only belaboring it because I'm telling you guys, if you guys are cat collectors or kitsch collectors, I don't know if you're going to find one of these again anytime soon. So we are looking for 51 or more, and Ruthie's right. Gang, refresh, because we are going to start the countdown. We are doing, just in case for active bidders, on the large, flat-faced kitsch bank, kitty cat bank. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 51 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you guys so much. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
On one of the best kitschy cat banks I have ever found in all my reselling days. So waiting on that bid end. Thank you guys so much for those bids. He is worth it. Whoever gets him, I'm telling you, you're going to love him. So thank you guys so much for those bids. The top two that I see Peppermint Patty at 126. But Sandra D came in at 128. So this kitty cat is coming to you, Sandra. Congratulations for 127.
Amazing.
He's
Really
a good piece. Thank you guys so
also
much.
make those flat faces in pigs too.
They did.
And the pigs are equally as hard to find as the cat, for sure.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for all the bids.
Congratulations, Sandra. That's a good piece. All right. I have 16 for my next round, Jason.
All right.
All right. I have an antique Kewpie postcard for this evening. I had the little Norcrest bluebird, so I thought I would bring this postcard tonight. I did have a Kewpie as well. So one of my favorites, I did find this one last year. So I was happy to be able to find another one of these. And it is postmarked 1921 on the back. Here we go. Out of Ohio. It has been sent in the mail. It does have a 1-cent stamp on it. And it is a Kewpie is bringing from out of the blue bluebirds of happiness for you. So Kewpie is taking a ride. I'm not sure that the bluebird is real happy about that. I don't know. The bluebird kind of looks annoyed, like, why is this Kewpie riding on me? That's kind of how I feel the bluebird is thinking right now. We do have Rose O'Neill signature here. It's also stamped Rose O'Neill Kewpies, very, very small font down here in the corner. Just darn cute. Really good shape on the postcard. There's, just a teeny bit of a little bit of wear on the corners, but not any major bending or anything like that. And there's the back side. It is a Gibson postcard. Gibson did a lot of antique postcards and ephemera and also greeting cards from Cincinnati, Ohio. But it is, I didn't try and read this one. Usually I try and read it, but I can't. I think it was addressed to Lily. I think that's the name that is addressed here at the top. I'm not really sure. But anyway, early 1900s. So antique Kewpie postcard, dang cute. I think this would also look cute with the little glass bluebirds of happiness too. Just pop it into a flower frog would look really, really cute. I see Miss Karen is in at 20. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 21 or more, and we're going to count it down now so we can keep it moving. Queso has joined us. Meow, meow. Yeah, we're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He's asleep back here. I don't know if you can see that. He's asleep. We're not that exciting tonight, apparently. Usually he's pawing at my hand like, hey, give me some attention. Not tonight. All right, there is the bid end from Kieran. Thank you so much. Kimmery, your 31 did come in after the bid end. So Kimmery did have the high bid at 27. Kieran put in that just in case of 30. So Kieran, this is yours for 28. Congratulations. Another one to add to your collection. Congratulations.
Guys, really quick, if you aren't following Amie here on YouTube, please do so. The link to her channel is in the description below, along with a link to her Instagram. Please give her a follow on both platforms. If you aren't following me, please follow me here on YouTube and over on Instagram. So I'm going to follow a pretty doggone good ceramic bank, and I got a pretty flocking good one right here as another one.
Ooh, that's really fucking good. Yeah.
$22. And as I sit here, I am in love with this bank.
I can't believe you're selling that, Jason.
I know. I can't. I have never in all of my kitsch loving years. Now, y'all, I collected kitsch before they called it kitsch, okay? I collected kitsch when it was just like what your grandma had, that tacky, weird stuff. And then they started calling it kitsch, and then I was a kitsch collector. So $22, I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't going to walk into a store and find one of these. This is a flocked elephant. It is a bank. It's plastic. It's made in Hong Kong. They have these eyelashes in the sass for days. It has this fabric little collar on it in super good condition. You have a yellow elephant. Then you have some airbrushing here in the ears. Plus, and y'all, they made mice with these eyelashes. So I believe they had a whole series like, I'm going to.
I really am like, I have eyelash envy right now. I can't get mine to do that.
This is so good. Has its original stopper, okay? It even has a made in Hong Kong, and I think there's a coin inside of it. So I'm not going to take out the coin. So I don't know. That could be a silver bit coin in there. I don't know. But if y'all love elephants, if you guys love something kitschy, this doubles as a figurine. This doubles as a bank. This is in superb condition. I'm telling you, you don't find. Look at the eyelashes from the side there. Like, do you know what you'd have to pay to have eyelashes like that today? Like,
yeah, no kidding.
There is a glow to the teal, okay, but it's really just going to glow like a white. All right. So this bank, and it's a large size, it measures 6 inches tall by 5 inches wide. So purple and green treasures, thank you so much. It is plastic. It's made in Hong Kong. And a lot of times the flocking gets stained or pieces of it get like bumped or cut or chipped. This has none. Okay, this looks like it is brand new. It's in very good condition. You can see there's no issues to the trunk. And even back here at the coin slot, there's not even a ton of damage. The little collar on it is very 1950s, 1960s feeling, and that is fabric, okay? And then the body is in very good condition. Like, this is clean as the day that it was sold, and it's really, really fun. Plus, we have the original stopper that says, I believe, that says that it was made in Hong Kong. Plus, we have the original Hong Kong sticker. Okay, that might be the only flocking issue there by my finger. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of the flocking gets like a little cut on it or like a little slice or just a little wear to it. So thank you so much, Beth. Beth, coming from a kitsch lover to say that, thank you so much. We know Beth loves a good kitsch too. So we are in at $22. Again, it's a nice sized one. And again, it doesn't really read bank from the front. It reads figurine. So if you're turned off by the fact that it's a bank, you're not really going to notice it. So we're in at 22. We're looking for 23, 6 inches tall. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on, oh my God, the best flocking bank that I've found in a long time. So
pretty flocking, amazing. Yeah.
I'm pretty flocking good, Amie. Let me tell you, I'm pretty flocking good. I'm going to do a countdown and go home to somebody. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She has attitude. They have attitude. I'm telling you, Y'all, when you get this bank in person, you will not be sorry. So we're just waiting on the bid end from Karen G. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to try to stay as in focus as I can because my chat is moving very weird. So we had a 25, then we had purple and green right before the bid end. So congratulations, purple and green treasures. You're getting the Flocking Fantastic Bank for $26. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, I'm going to do my last choice right now. It's going to start at $8. All right. These were a fun find in Illinois when we were on our Elkhorn, Wisconsin trip a couple weeks ago. And if you guys are antique book lovers, you may recognize these. And if you've heard me talk about Elizabeth Gordon, that's what we're looking at. So these are matted Elizabeth Gordon pages out of the Flower Children book of 1910. And I could not believe that these were sitting there. And I have several of them to choose from. They're all encased in plastic, so they're all shrink wrapped and protected, and they're all matted and ready to frame, which is amazing to me. I don't know, maybe they found a copy of the Flower Children. It was falling apart or really bad shape, and they decided to save the pages. So I really appreciate that. So I have several to choose from, starting at $8 choice. I'm going to show you each one. All right, so first we've got the Iris, and she is matted in kind of a dark purpley blue. All right, and it says, Iris in a country garden politely said, I beg your pardon, but I'm from sunny France, you see, and my real name is Fleur de Lis. All right, so again, these are 1910 Flower Children, Elizabeth Gordon, matted pages from the book. All right, so that's choice number one. Choice number two is Wild Rose. All right, she's matted in kind of a sagey green. Okay, and I want to mention this before I go too far. The matting measures 8 by 11. All right, and then the opening for the page is 4 by 7. Okay, so if you don't like the matting on it, you can totally put it in something else and not use the matting. So Wild Rose runs round everywhere, likes to breathe the nice fresh air. Even her hybrid connection cannot match her pink complexion. All right, that is choice number two. Choice number three is a Buttercup. I love Buttercup. Thirsty little Buttercup caught the dew and drank it up. Said cool water was so good, she didn't seem to care for food. That's Buttercup. And then we've got young Sweet William, sad to tell, rang the Canterbury's bell. Just for that, his father said, William, come out in the shed. I love that one. That one is matted in just white with a little bit of black on the inner. Okay. Then we've got, and they had a lot more. I really had to not go crazy getting these. They had more. So if I go back this summer, I might get more of these if you guys like these. We've got Peony. Peony's a charming lady. She doesn't like a spot too shady. Likes to live out in the light, dressed in red or pink or white. Really like her. She is matted in white, again with that little black on the inside. And then the last one I have is Primrose. And this one, she is matted in kind of a tan, if you will. Primrose is the dearest thing. She loves to play outdoors in spring. But if a little child is ill, she's happy on the windowsill. She looks like a ballerina. I love this book. I wish I had the book. But I'm happy with the prints just the same. All right. So those are your choices. We're going to claim by flower when we get to that point. All right. And I can't hold them all up at the same time. I see Robinson at 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more on choice. Again, the mat is 8 by 11 and the cutout is 4 by 7 for the page. Okay. So we're going to count these down. Let's see if we can hold them all. This is fun.
You got it.
I don't think I've ever done a choice this big before, but I thought I would bring them all tonight because they're just all fun for summer. So, or if you're doing some new decorating with flowers or you need a gift, this is perfect. You just need to add a frame. All right. So I see Glam Hannah's in at 13. So we're looking for 14 or more on the choice. I'm going to go through them all again as I'm counting them down. All right. We're looking for 14 or more. Now would be the time to put in final bids or just in cases. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends.
Hello, Pam. How are you?
Hi, Pam. I can always go back and get more because I think they probably had the entire book matted up. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Karen had a just in case of 25, but Robin came in with a straight bid of 26. Okay, so we're going to claim by flower again. So as I'm going through these, figure out which ones that you want. And then if you know what Robin doesn't pick, Karen's going to be next in line, then Rose, then Hannah. And I think that was everybody that was bidding. Okay, so keep in mind what you guys were looking for, and anything left over, I'll just bring it back at the recap. All right, so we had Iris, we had Wild Rose, we had Buttercup,
Buttercup,
and we had Peony, and we had Sweet William, and Primrose. Okay, so let me know, Robin. I'm going to take Robin's, and then I can watch the chat after that if there's stuff that you ladies were looking for. I can just pay attention to the chat. They all won't fit on screen. I tried. I can't see anymore.
Iris, Rose, Buttercup, and Peony.
Iris, Rose, Buttercup, Peony.
Yep.
Iris, Wild Rose, Iris. Okay, so what's left is Sweet William and Primrose. Those are the two that are left, and I can just watch the chat. Thank you so much.
All right.
Karen, let me know.
All right. Yes. Yep. Robin did confirm Wild Rose.
Okay,
yep.
Got it.
All right. Following Amie with those great prints, I have Karen's taking a pass.
No worries. So who's next after?
So after
Karen?
that,
It was Rose, then Hannah.
Yep,
Okay.
Rose. Yep, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Rose, then Hannah. All right. So following those flowers, Tina found this about, if it wants to queue up for me, Tina found this about 2 weeks ago. Robin, she will take the Primrose too.
I got it. All right. So all that's left is Sweet William. All right. So if any of you ladies wanted that, let me know.
Okay. And Rose was taking a pass too. So it would be Hannah for the last one. All right. So Tina found this about 2 weeks ago. And this is Hannah. What's left, Amie? Hannah needs to know what's left.
Okay. Sweet William is the one that's left.
She'll take it. She'll
okay.
take it.
You got it. Thank you.
All right, so guys, this is, I'm amazed that this is still, that this is even around. You can see how pink this is. This is a bonnet, okay? But I'll explain to you why I'm bringing this. You could wear it if you want to, and actually it has a pipe cleaner frame. It has the mesh in there. In there, if I can show you closer, there is a Made in Japan sticker on it. It has all these millinery flowers on this gorgeous bonnet, okay? So this would be a fun piece to put on a mannequin's head if you have one. So it's just starting at $18. It is about 14 inches in diameter with the two little pieces here that you could then attach to your head. We thought that how great would this look on a gallery wall? You guys can hang this on a gallery wall. This would make a great wreath on a door if you wanted to. You know, it wouldn't be a door that gets a lot of sun, but it's covered in these millinery flowers, okay? And some of these larger ones have this velvet, the velvet flowers. So they are the velvet. You can see the texture on the flowers right there. So it's in super good condition. Thank you, Noelle. I see you're 18. I'm going to try to get it to show. You can see the little paper label right in there, the white little paper label. It does say made in Japan. You can see the crinoline that is used. And or at Halloween, if you're going to go as Minnie Pearl, you can roll up and be like, howdy, and be Minnie
Driving
Pearl.
Miss Daisy, one of those.
So, yes.
Yeah.
And all of the flowers have wire in them. So you can, well, should I say the parts of the flowers have wire in them. So you can bend them and do whatever you want. I was moving some around, but that's pink mesh underneath there, like the pink little crinoline in there. There you can see the velvet flower on there. This is just super unique. And it is domed like a bonnet. So there you can see it is a bonnet and it is pink. So then the base, and these are thick and sturdy green pipe cleaners. Thank you so much, Karen. And then you can fasten it here with these two little hooks, okay? So this wasn't just some kind of craft jobby. This was actually made. Look how round this is, and then you can see that it does have the made in Japan. So when Tina purchased this, she was thinking not only you could wear it if you want to, no weird smells, no stains, but this would look stunning hanging on your wall. Like if you guys wanted to put this maybe in a spare bedroom, if you guys had maybe you had one of those Stangle head busts, how great would this look on it? Or you could wear this if you wanted to. And it is breathable, so you do have all that open air that could move through. So it's not going to be a very heavy hat, but it's very hardy, in very good condition. Look how detailed this is, and it is all pink, and in the centers have like this pearly white center part of the flower. Okay, it is just stunning with all of these little millinery flowers throughout. You know, I would not encourage you to, but you could embellish this even more, or if you needed the flowers to repurpose, you could. Heck, at the price of $19, I mean, this is a really large bonnet. And again, it's 14 inches in diameter, 14 in diameter. Thank you so much, Kim Rianne. And again, this is a bonnet in probably 1940s, early 1950s. It is made in Japan. That would be our best guess. So, Amie, if you have any other guesses, but I would say that might be.
I definitely think it's a 50s hat.
I mean, look at that large flower. And it has different sizes too. So it has those larger, and then you have a couple of the smaller ones that are these fabric flowers. And then the large ones in the back, they have the velvet. So you can see the pink velvet coming through right there. And it is marked Japan. If I can show you one more time, we do have a little made in Japan sticker. It is right here. So it is right here, a white little sticker made in Japan. So we're in at 20 with Kim Rianne. Let's do a countdown on the fun bonnet. You could hang it on the wall, do whatever you want with it. So counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Amie, did you see Robin wants to know the name of the book again that those prints, those pages came from again?
Yeah. It's called The Flower Children by Elizabeth Gordon. 1910 is the publishing date.
All right, so I'm seeing everybody. Thank you so much. Right before that bid end, I'm telling you guys, this is all but one of a kind. I can't imagine that this. So we had Kim Rianne with a 26. First, we had Karen with a just in case, Kim Rianne, but Noelle came in with the bid, the just in case of 129. So for 27, congratulations, Noelle. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So let's get Amie back over here. Let me sit it down so nothing gets ruined.
All right. 16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. These were something I found at Elkhorn. I have so many videos to edit. I have a lot of catching up to do on video editing, but I got these. I just don't see these. I don't see beaded flowers. I'm not really 100% sure on the age of these. If I had to guess, I feel like they're probably mid-century, somewhere in there, maybe 40s to 60s. But they're these. It's a very light lavender color beading. I was wishing that my camera would cooperate with me, and it's just not. But there's different sizes of the beaded flowers that are in here. This one here is definitely the largest one that is here. And it is kind of a purpley pink. of the tiny little seed beads, and each of the petals has 1, 2, 3, like 6 wires wrapping around to make the little petals. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 blooms on there. I love these little cascading little vines that go down with the green seed beads. Of course, there's lots of leaves and everything like that. Now they're coming in nice and focused, and you can see. So the stem of the flower is wrapped in brown, what is that called? It's floral tape. That's the word I'm looking for. And then all gathered together, then it's wrapped with green floral tape, and it's on this big green wire. That this was how I found it. And I decided not to do anything with that, because if you really wanted in something really long, you could bend it back. I just left it that way, but I feel like it was bent this way to kind of go inside of a vase. That's why I didn't really want to mess with it too much. But I really, really liked it. And I just don't see these flowers. I do not see these beaded flowers. If they do, they're really, really poor condition. So I thought that they would look really pretty. I liked them. What is that? Violets in the Snow. Fenton hand painted white with the little violets on there. I thought that these would look really pretty, especially with the vines kind of cascading out of a vase if you have one of those. Measurement for it, I kind of measured it from here to the top is about 11.5 inches. Okay. And it does have some weight to it. These are all glass beads. So they are a little on the heavy side. I will say that. They're definitely not plastic. They're all glass beads. And I don't think that there's anything that is missing that is supposed to be there. All the flowers have the petals are supposed to have. The leaves don't have any like missing spaces or anything like that. I think they're really nice condition. All right. I see Miss Karen is in at 19. Thank you so much. So Ruthie's going to be bid ending for this round. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 20 or more, and we're going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
You know, you would think these would be easy to find. They're not. They're not. You don't see them. They're just not around. There it is.
All right. There is the bid end from Ruthie. Thank you so much for filling in, Ruthie. So Karen Kennedy had a just in case of 25, but Karen G came in there with a just in case of 39. So Karen G, these are coming to you for 26. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and thank you guys for the bids. $18 choice. They look similar, but they're different, okay? I got choice on the little celluloid flapper girls. I love these. I love these.
You find these in like the best condition ever. I never see these without feathers.
I just found these the other week, and they look similar, but they're different. So this girl here, she has a feather in her hat. That's why that's hanging down. So this first one here, you can even tell the hats are different. Okay, this one's wearing more of a top hat. This one is more of just like a leisure hat. So the hats are different, okay? These measure, they are 8 inches. They're 8 inches tall. They will sort of stand on their own. So this is your first one. It does say here on the back, behind the feather, that it is made in Japan. So, okay, this is your first one. And she has the darker blue feather. The other one has one in the back. Okay, whatever. But what I love about these is I don't often find them that they have the cane. Okay, so they both have their little cane. So that'll be your first choice at $18. And again, maybe just a little indent back here on the butt, but they are super clean. The paint is in really, really good condition. I'm a flapper girl, and the hat is, of course, cardboard. These are just super fun. And then this girl here, now she got into something. Like she must have been hanging out at Studio 54 and got a little crazy with the glitter up the nose, but you know, you can scratch that off if you want to. So the only condition issue is she is missing one of her. They have the little mercury balls as earrings. She is missing one, but she has one here. This young lady is, I like to snort glitter. She has both of hers. and they both have their mercury glass necklaces. Okay. Thank you so much, Chloe. So they look similar, but they are the same sculpt, but some of their details are different. They both have different hats, and then they both, I guess it's just the hats and about where the glitter is. So their arms are both intact. These do glow under black light. They did have a rough night, so they do fluoresce under black light. All of the pink, like it becomes hot pink, and then even the canes, their little canes, they glow under this too, and so does the paint on their shoes. So if you're into making your celluloid flapper girls, I glow under black light. So, and I would say if you didn't like that, that was just them being sloppy. They did. She got crazy at Studio 54. I would scratch a little bit of that off of her face and she would look just fine. But I figured the new owner could do that. And honestly, to find these that aren't cracked open, flattened, still have feathers, y'all know, Amie even said it, these, you just don't find them in this good a condition.
I don't ever find them. They have no feathers left. They've molted.
And now that I'm looking at it, it looks like she has a feather coming out of her hat. There's a little hole here, so she might be missing her feather. But those are mild details for the fact on how good a condition these are. 8 inches tall. We are in with Glowy at 18. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 19 or more. What was she eating, Steele? I don't know. But I was getting crazy. So let's go ahead and count these down. We're looking for 19 or more, and it will be on choice. And I don't know. We'll call one feather and the other one we'll call no feather. Feather, no feather, just because I think one's missing out of the hat. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, looking for 19 or more. These are fun to pop into your New Year's Eve displays. These are fun if you guys collect your penny dolls, if you collect celluloid. These are just fun. And I take it these were carnival giveaways back in the day is what I take that these were.
They must have been in the butter bits. It
must have been. She was a party girl. All right, Miss Glowy, congratulations. You have choice. You can take one or two. And it'll be feather or no feather is how we will we'll distinguish the two. No feather or feather. Okay, they're coming to you, Glowy. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay, 14, Jason.
All right.
I have not found these guys in a long time, so I was very happy to see them. These were another thing I found at Elkhorn. One of my favorite booths. Actually, every time I go to their booth, I buy something. So I guess they have good taste in vintage. Jason, your like little styrofoam bunnies, yellow bunnies, came from that booth.
Got it.
Yeah, and I bought Christmas from her too.
Got it.
These are the Anesco Swifty the Turtle salt and pepper shakers. I have not found these guys in so long, but they're so cute. Great detailing on these. The only notable issue I wanted to tell you right away, there's a teeniest little flea bite, like kind of his hand kind of goes out and kind of curved in. There's a little flea bite on the inside of like his little turtle finger. I don't know, flipper finger, whatever. You can't really see it, but I can feel it. It's kind of like on the inner curve, if you will. Really good condition. Otherwise, there's just maybe a little bit of creasing that's present. These are made by Anesco. They would normally have a blue foil Anesco sticker. These were from the 50s. One of the first anthropomorphic lines that Anesco did for their kitchen pieces. There's a whole lot of kitchen pieces that match these guys. Very, very hard to come by pieces, I will say. But I love how they molded the little turtle shell with all that texture. It is textured on the back side with the dark green and the yellow print there. I'm not sure. I've always wondered what exactly is going on with the turtles. This one kind of looks like it's confused, or maybe it has a headache. And then this one is winking. So really, I don't know what's going on with these two.
Very worried.
I don't know what's going on. But they do both have their stoppers there on the bottom. Really, the only notable issue is that kind of inner hand, little tiny flea bite. But they're darn cute. They go great with the Snappy the Snail by Anesco or the Beaver Dam pieces as well. I also have, this will be in my next round, Myrtle the Turtle. I thought they looked so cute together. But I love these. Great collection to start. There's probably, if I'm trying to think, there's probably at least 20 pieces to this Swifty the Turtle kitchen collection. All really, really cute. So you see Miss Deborah's in at 14. Thank you so much. Ruthie, you got some of these from me a long time ago. Some of the Swifty Turtle pieces. She's got a few of them. And maybe the Snappy the Snail pieces too. So we are looking for 15 or more, and we are going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, it was the snail, the snappy snail.
Again, we don't find these around here. Just don't see this series.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Deborah, turtles are coming your way. Thank you so much.
All right, and thank you so much, Karen G. and Ruthie B. Thank you guys so much for being our mods tonight. Again, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $28, okay? And I have a really collectible piece of ceramics, okay? This guy is a whale. He's a whale of a good time.
Jason.
Yes, what did
I whaley like him.
I
had to get that out of the way.
I love this guy. And what makes this guy even better is he's just not your plain old ceramics. If y'all know your California pottery, he's a Freeman McFarland piece, okay?
He's a very hard to find planter.
He's a very, very hard. Well, he's also, I had one of these years ago. He's also a dresser caddy.
He's a dresser caddy, yeah.
And they also, I think this one was used as a planter because I did clean a lot of the void out. So he is universal, but he's great. And he'd be great in your mermaid bathroom. He would be great in your nautical displays because, like Amie said, you can use him as a planter if you want to. But I always knew him as your dresser caddy. So his large open mouth here would be used, to hold, change or jewelry. The void here would be, this could hold a wallet if you wanted to, or this could hold.
That colorway is extremely hard to find. Usually he's a black whale.
Yep. You're not going to find this anywhere right now, anywhere on another platform. And if you do, he's going to be $45 to $85. So he is in very good condition. He is a higher end piece of kitsch. You're right, Ruthie. Perfect Father's Day gift. He does have a little bit of crazing to him. So he does have crazing, but he is super fun. And he is a Freeman McFarland. If you guys know the Freeman McFarland ceramics are very high end. They're very collectible. He might have a little paint fleck going on right here, if I can get it, pinpoint right there, okay? But he does have crazing, as you guys can see. So Amie's right. She took the words right out of my mouth. You usually find the one that is all in black. He is your gray colorway. He is really, really fun. I love the pink mouth. You could use him for all sorts of different things. If you want to use him as a planter, you can. I think the previous owner did. I did my best to clean out all those crevasses in there. So, but again, if you guys look up, I never do it as well as Amie does. So thank you, Patsy. I see you at 33. If you guys know Freeman McFarland, you know. It was a California pottery company. They used sculpts that other companies did, but they always had like a PY flair to it. It was a higher glaze. It was a higher quality. It was just a different spin on it. And they're very collectible in the mermaid world, in the fish world. They even made birds. They made all sorts of different things. And he is just really fun outside of some crazing and the fact that I think he was used as a planter at one time. He's in superb condition. And you don't find these that often, especially the big old whale. And he is just fun. You don't even need to do anything. He's a figurine all in and of himself. And the fact that he still has his tag amazes me, because usually they're always missing. It is a little, tore up, but Freeman McFarland for this era, it was always a round little white sticker in blue, and it just said Freeman McFarland, California.
Jason, do you have a measurement for the openings?
I do. I'm so sorry. God, he is 9 inches wide. Okay. And he is about 5.5 inches tall. Okay. If you guys wanted to use the void for something, the void in it is about 4 inches. So he's large. That is 4 inches right there. He's coming in at 9 inches. 9 inches, you guys. This is a big fish. He's 5.5 inches tall. And while we're at it, for good measure, the mouth is about 3 by 3. So it's about 3 by 3. So he is a large and in charge. Yep. The mouth is about 3 by 3. And then the void in the back here, the opening is about 4 inches. So he is a large, he's part of, I actually used to have a dresser caddy book, and he was one of the holy grails that was in there. And can you believe we actually had him at one time? And then Christ actually did a version like this where they had him glammed up. So he would have been white and blue with rhinestone. So we downsized a little when we moved years ago. And I was just excited to find him because you just don't see him.
I had the Christ one once upon a time.
The Christ one is so fun. I think they even did like a crazy pink one. We had the blue and white one at one time.
Yeah, pink and blue with rhinestones.
Yeah, they're so fun. So thank you so much, Terry. We're in at 35. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 36 or more. And no joke, guys, if you look these up, you will see what they go for. And there is a black one on eBay right now. It's 45 or 65. I think it was 65 last I checked. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Only condition issues is there's some crazing, which these did. And I think there's a little pinpoint spot right there on the side. Other than that, and he's a little dirty on the inside because I think they did use him as a planter. But he's fun. Planter, dresser caddy, whatever you want him to be. He is just fun. So thank you, Karen G, for the bid end. We had Patsy in with a just in case of 42, but Terry came in with a just in case of 70. So $43. Congratulations, Terry. You got a fun piece of kitsch. Thank you so much.
It's a good thing you use your just in case on porpoise, Terry. Sorry. I'm done with the sea life jokes.
Oh my God.
Okay. $8, Jason.
All right.
You guys know I like the dad jokes, so I gotta slip them in every once in a while. All right, there's I love this book. I don't see it very often. I really, really love this one though. It's a Rand McNally Jr. Elf book. It does date to 1962. It's Myrtle the Turtle.
Oh, I love me some Myrtle.
I love the cover about this, but the illustrations on the inside. Now, Susan Anderson wrote in green pen. She didn't want anybody to take her, but can we just this little spread right here inside the cover? So cute with the mushrooms and everything and the little mice. So it's a combination of bicolor. So we've got the red and black and white illustrations. All right. And then there's a full color that goes through here as well. So it's a cute little story. If you've not heard of this one before, really, really darn cute, especially if you're a turtle person. You will really like this book. Turtle stuff, I don't come across it as much as I used to. I really just don't see it, but this would look just so cute with little figurines or little wooden German mushrooms and things. All the cute little flowers that go through this one. The book is in really good shape. There's no like tearing or anything. Myrtle the Turtle gets in some trouble, as you might imagine, but it does have a happy ending. I'm not going to spoil the book for you, but there is a happy ending for Myrtle. But Myrtle definitely goes on an adventure. That is for sure.
Poor Myrtle.
I don't want to spoil the book. You know, you got to read it. And Myrtle goes on quite the adventure, I will say. Yeah. Myrtle gets on an airplane. You know, like you do. But just really, really cute. So I'm trying to get to here's your happy ending. There you go. They're dancing it up. Look at Myrtle's got a flower hat. Kumbaya moment. So cute. And then we've got that cute little spread here at the back. as well. Good condition on the book. Again, it just has that little writing in the front cover. It does date again to 1962. I see Karen's in at 9. Deborah was in at 8. So we're looking for 10 or more on Myrtle the Turtle. I just like to say Myrtle. We're going to count it down, looking for 10 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beaded.
Myrtle the Turtle. Coming to get you. Love it. So fun.
All right. There's the turtle book, Beaded. Karen, thank you so much. So Karen had a just in case of 12, but Deborah has a just in case of 15. So Deborah, the book is coming to you for 13 and going to go so great with your Swifty Turtle Shakers. Thank you so much. So
good. All right, guys. I got a fun piece of Lefton here, okay? I've never seen this before. I couldn't find it anywhere. And it is going to start at $28 because it's a larger figurine. Amie, have you ever seen this one before? The girl holding the poodle?
I have not.
This is made by Lefton. She still has her original Lefton made in Japan sticker on the bottom. If you guys collect poodles or
they were really trying to channel Joseph Originals there for that one.
Agreed. If you guys love the lady figurines, this one is one that I don't think comes around that often. Plus, she is large. She's a tall one. So she would be about the size of the middle-sized, Christmas shopping girl. So she's 7 inches tall by about 4.5 inches across. So she's this gorgeous lady. She has her updo. She has a gold bow in her hair. I'm just making sure there's no chips. No, she is a brunette. Eyes are in very good condition. She has this gorgeous gold yellow dress. She's holding her floofy little gray poodle, which I just love. So this crosses over. Oh, sorry. I see it. Blueberry Barn. Thank you so much. If you guys collect poodle things or if you collect the girl figurines, this is your twofer. Then you have the pink added in here with the gold details. Back here on the back, it looks like some of the glaze or there was a slip on the back. And I think this is remnants of like an original price tag on her. So any flea bites, the only thing I can report on it, Mary, is we have this weird, it's like almost like they missed the glaze. Like the glaze isn't here. There's no way you could have copied that paint, but it looks like we have some just weird manufacturing.
Yeah.
Like a manufacturing defect here on the back. Other than that, we have no breaks, no chips. There's no weird. A lot of times here, I'm just feeling that would be in manufacturing. But sometimes you get like a little chip down here where the dresses are. But that's definitely in manufacturing right here. You can tell that's part of when the mold was taken out. But nothing that I think happened after manufacturing. So, but she is in superb condition. I'd be hard pressed to find another one of these right now. Even when you have the arm coming out like that, she would be very prone to having the hand or arm broken off, but the arm is in very good condition. No issues with the poodles. Anything wrong with her, I have to be quite honest. Thank you, Mary Sear 29. Would have been into manufacturing. I don't think it would have happened after. I have a feeling she lived a long time in somebody's curio cabinet or some young lady's little hope chest or in her little display for years. So very 1950s, 1960s. Again, she's large. She's not like a tiny one. She's 7 inches tall. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 30 or more on the Lefton. She's Lefton. She's quality there. Japan girl figurine with her gray poodle. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She even has blue eyes. She's just super cute. The fact that it's a twofer with a poodle, I couldn't let this one behind. I was so excited we found this one the other week. She is fun and very unique, and I couldn't find her anywhere. So thank you for the bid end, Karen G. Mary had a just in case of 36, but Blueberry Barn had a just in case of 38. So for 37, congratulations. You got a fun which I think is rare or different, hard to find. Lefton girl.
I'm trying to think. There's a Joseph original series where they're all holding on to like a little animal. And I feel like there is one that is like, I think Lefton did a little copycat there.
They may have.
Holding a poodle. I'm fairly certain that there is one like that. All right. $10, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I have another little flower girl. She is a little bit different style of a flower girl. Hopefully she will focus for you and not focus on everything behind me. Let me try some paper here. Let me see if that will help a little bit. There we go. Okay, now you can see her. I'm going to take the paper down. So she is, I do not know the manufacturer of these. I found a couple of these every once in a while. I run across one. There is a whole series of these, different flowers. They're all marked with the type of flower that they are on the bottom. I'm not really sure how many there are. I have come across the daisy before and I think a blue and a pink one before, but I don't know the manufacturer. I've never been able to identify them. And they don't come around as often for me to actually, like, I don't know if there was supposed to be a sticker or anything like that. There's a little bit of cold paint loss. You can see right there on the green and the color. And there's a little rough spot. I'm not feeling a chip, but I feel like it's something with the mold. Sometimes when these probably came out of the mold, there's just like a little extra bit of the ceramic up there. I'm not feeling a chip, but it is kind of rough to the touch up there. There is overall crazing on her, and that is how every one of these that I've found, they all have overall crazing on them. I do believe that these are probably late 50s, early 60s figurines. Again, I don't know the maker. I just have never been able to identify. A few people have said that these are Napco, but I've never been able to like confirm or deny that. But some people have these listed as Napco, but none of them have any stickers or numbering that would indicate Napco or anything. So I don't know, but I do think that they're darn cute. Especially if you like, you know, the Napco flower girls with the umbrellas and those kind of pieces, they pair really well with those. And she's just a happy little yellow gal. She does have kind of like orangey hair for the center of the daisy going on. She does measure, where's she at? 4 inches by about 2.5. So not a super large figurine. In comparison, here's the Napco one. You know, she's just a little bit smaller there in comparison. All right, so I see Miss Debbie is in at 12. Thank you so much. And I saw Glam Hannah was in at 10 as well. So we're looking for 13 or more on the little Miss Daisy. Like I said, I'm not really sure how many that they produced of these. I've only seen a handful of them over the past like 12 years or so. I've only found like 3 or 4. So I really, beyond my kitschy brain, I don't really have any more information to pass on to you. But they're darn cute. So we're going to count her down. We're looking for 13 or more on Miss Daisy Girl. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Beth.
Never.
They really don't come around hardly ever. All right. There is the daisy bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So right before the bid end, Glam Hannah came in there with a 15. So congratulations, Hannah. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So my next item, let me get myself over here. You're going to get both. You're going to get the set. It's going to start at $15. So this is some 1950s rhinestone jewelry, and I want to make sure I have it on the black here. It is silver and pink. Let me get up here so you guys can see. It has like this great leaf style detail. You're going to get the necklace and the bracelet, okay? It is made, if I have it in screen, there we go, Jason. First time selling, guys. So it is made by a company called BSK. This is from the 1950s. It is a silver toned costume bracelet and necklace combo. Okay, I'll show them to you up close here in a moment with pink rhinestones. If you guys are looking for some Hollywood Regency style jewelry, this is fantastic. It is like, I thought this would be great for the summertime. It has like a shell kind of feel about it, but a leaf kind of feel about it. It has a high gloss silver on the outside, and then the silver is a little muted on the inside. Then you have the 3 sized rhinestones in the center, okay? You have the old style safety clasp right there, and it works beautifully. It is. It's very fancy, and it's like Hollywood Regency.
It's very mermaid tail. That's
it is. It is. It is. I actually bought this for Tina, and she took a pass on it. She tried it, and she just wasn't feeling it. So that was exactly, you hit the nail on the head, Amie. I had mermaid, like fish sort of.
That's what it
in mind. So, and here is your back side on it. And then let me show you. This one is signed right up here, right up there by the clasp. You can sort of see, if my camera wants to cooperate, camera, I'm going to fire you if you don't start working. There we go. Then it focused. So right there at my finger, you can see where it's signed, okay? Then you're going to get the matching necklace. Now, Tina did think that you might want to put an extender on this, okay? This one, the bracelet measures, where the hell are my measurements here? The bracelet measures 7 inches long. The necklace measures 15 inches long. So it would be more of a choker style right now, but you might want to just put a little extender on it if you decide to wear it. But I have to tell you, this is jewelry you can decorate with. This is fun stuff to just sort of lie around and mix in, especially if you guys have some pinks and silvers and things like that. So these are just a little more elongated. You can see then the 3 sized rhinestones run that way. And then your bracelet runs, one runs horizontal, one runs vertical. So you're going to get the set. I don't have the heart to break them up. And then the back of the necklace right here, you can see where it's signed. And the company that it's signed by is RSK. So they were like a core, I guess it would be, words are tough tonight. The other costume jeweler from its era. So it would have been a very like higher end costume jewelry company. So again, really good condition, not missing any rhinestones. The back is really, really nice quality. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We have Noelle in at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. And you're going to get the bracelet necklace combo, 1950s, silver and pink. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and Vanessa. I do need a Snickers and some water. I was shipping all day. My brain is fried. I'm amazed I can get the words in. We got Robin in with 21. Thank you so much. Wow, the fast internet. Noelle in with the just in case. So 22, the set is going to Noelle. Thank you so much. Thank you both for the bids. All right, Amie.
All right, $5, Jason.
Okay.
All right, I thought we're going back to antique ephemera here for a second. I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. The colors in this, hopefully we can get right up in here. It looks like it's focusing pretty good. This is a early 1900s. I was able to find a few of these from this postcard series that had a postmark of 1910. But this is a made in Germany embossed postcard, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Like all the bright colors in here for 1910, that is pretty amazing. So we do have kind of gold embossing, like flourish that goes along the edging, and then we've got beautiful pink embossed flowers, and then you can see how embossed this thing is. And then the bluebird, and it just says best wishes on the front. It is used. I'm going to turn it around here. It doesn't have a postmark on this one, but you can see the series that it's from, and it is printed in Germany here along the side. It just said many happy birthdays there. So no postmark, no stamp. But like I said, there are at least 6 other postcards in the same series of birds and flowers with this gorgeous rainbow in the background. And all of those did have a postmark of 1910 or 1911, the ones that I was able to find. Good condition on the postcard. There's just a little missing color right up here at the top. The corners don't really have a whole lot of bending. It's in really nice shape. I just thought it was gorgeous. I thought it's the perfect summer postcard with the rainbow, the flowers, and the bluebird. So I see Tina is in at 5. Thank you so much. We are looking for 6 or more. If you decide to look at some of the other series, it's series 1700, printed in Germany. You can just type in rainbow embossed bird German postcard. You should see some of the other ones that are in the series. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we are looking for 6 or more. I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Jason, the amount of Halloween postcards I saw over the weekend blows my mind.
I can only imagine. I mean, that
thousands. I'm not even exaggerating. Thousands of Halloween postcards. I've never seen that many in my life anywhere. All right, there's the bid from Karen. Thank you so much. So Blueberry was in at 6, but Tina came back in there with a 7 right before the bid end. So Tina, congratulations. This is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, my next round, I found an orphan, and I figured this would be the gang to bring it to and see if somebody wanted to adopt. So $20, I have a older composition baby doll, okay? Very good condition. It has jointed arms. It even has its original little fabric diety that actually fits in. It's actually attached to the composition. So I tried to research this. I couldn't find a company. Did I find a company? No. But I will say online, the same exact face, same exact sculpt with damage was going for like $40 to $60.
It looks like an F&B.
It sort of has the same feel. And we have like a joint.
The face says F&B to me.
The arms work. And then you also have the legs that do work, you know, so he can be kind of cross-legged if he wants to. And then you can kind of move him around. But he is in superb condition. So I knew, or I thought maybe somebody in our group might be able to give this little fella a home. Again, you could, you know, if you had a larger doll, you could use this as the baby doll. Maybe you wanted to maybe make a little outfit for it. But the composition, the only issue that I can find is you can just see maybe a very faint line right there on his belly. Other than that, this little dude here is like...
He looks in excellent shape.
He does. I mean, if you guys are looking for a starter composition doll to use for something, I got to tell you, this one is a great one. And it is the original little fabric diaper that is on this little dude. So a lot of times, shouldn't say a lot of times, the research I did showed this little guy here. He had all kinds of issues, maybe mold roughness right here, okay? But there's no major cracking. Again, this could be used for so many different things. You could better watch where I put my hand on. Better watch where I'm holding him like that. So again, he is jointed and he has his original little diaper on him, which usually they're missing or they're very, very stained and in very bad condition. So I do believe that the face is hand painted. I've been looking all over. I can't find any embossing or any marking. I do feel like the jointed, it does. I knew it was a higher quality when I found it. And I actually found him. He was with the other 2 dolls that I sold. When I brought the Girl Scout doll, it was a Girl Scout doll, and I had another doll right before that. I forget, but they came from the same estate. And she had them for probably a couple decades just as decor. So again, the feet are in very good condition. There's no damage to anything, no issues. Has its original little diaper. The legs do open up. It does sit on its own. It's just super cute. If you saw in my reel, I kind of had the fish soap dish in there. But it is just so cute. And you could do all sorts of things with this. Even for your 4th of July, If you got yourself like a little Uncle Sam hat, pop the little Uncle Sam hat on him, put like a little American flag in his hand, I think he would just look super cute as a little naked little.
Usually the F&B dolls were not marked.
Gotcha.
They would just have a paper hang tag.
Got you. I mean, he definitely is a high quality.
His face it looks like a 1930s F&B to me.
He's in really, really good condition with no major cracks. He'd even make a great New Year's baby. Like if you guys had a little
that
New
would be
Year's,
cute. Yeah.
New Year's display, you get yourself a little New Year's kind of hat. You could definitely turn him into a little New Year's baby. There's no chips at all here to the hands. And I have to tell you, 20 is probably a crazy start price on this for this condition. So wait one more moment. Maybe somebody wants to adopt this little guy. Did I give measurements? He measures 11 inches tall. So when you bring his legs down, he's 11 inches tall. Hell, he could even be your little baby Jesus at Christmas time if you wanted him to. So I'd be your baby Jesus. So the arms are nice and taut. They're not loose. The fact that it still even has its diaper just amazes me. So let me hold the little fellow like this so you can see one more time. I'll just wait one more second for the lag. $20 if anybody's interested. He is an older composition doll. He's in very, very good condition. He's almost like new. I got you, William, in at 20. And again, I'm telling you, I even resold him to myself because I'm sitting here thinking now, like, yeah, you know, it's always hard to find a New Year's baby. And this guy looks like a little composition New Year's baby. He'd be great for it. You could put like a big clock there in his lap, whatever. So let's count it down.
Flavor Flav, yeah.
Absolutely. Flavor Flav. All right, 21 or more. Thank you so much, William. Let's go ahead and count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Happy New Year! Woo! All right. So it's been a long day for Jason. He's making the vintage talk. And we're just waiting on that bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, William, my friend. Send us pictures. I want to see what you're using.
He would look really cute with a little Santa hat.
He would. He would.
Yeah.
Thank you, William.
$10, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I have an enamel. I haven't brought one of these in a very long time.
Love it.
Enamel flower brooch for tonight, and it's in this really. It's like I guess it's not quite teal. It's a very light blue, kind of in like an ombre blue daisy, and it does have a little stem and a leaf coming down. Usually it's just the big flower, but I really liked the coloring in this one, and I don't find enamel flower pins very often that are in good shape. There's just maybe a tiniest little paint scratch on that one inner leaf there, and it does have the safety clasp on the back, good working condition, not really any bending. I think all the petals are supposed to be kind of bent that way to kind of mimic like its movement or blowing in the wind perhaps, but good shape on it. And it does kind of go a little bit darker blue kind of into the center to give like that little dimension in there, but really good shape. I like it. So measurement for it is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. So it's a little bit longer with the stem. You know, it's a good like jacket size. It's also, I like to put brooches like on the side of a hat. If you don't like actually want to wear it, this is on a hat is a great place to do it in the summertime. If you don't have the lapel or the little jacket that you're going to wear. But Tina usually is the one that finds the enamel flower pins. I just don't. I find rhinestones and things more often than I do the enamel flowers. But.
Amie, I don't think she even has this blue. I've never seen this blue one before.
Yeah, it's kind of I wish I had something to compare it to, turquoise wise. Bluebird, it's pretty close to bluebird blue. There we go. It matches the glaze on the Norcrest bluebirds pretty darn well. So yeah, it's definitely light blue, not really like a turquoise. So I see Patsy's in at 10. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 11 or more. I am going to count it down. We are looking for 11 on the enamel blue flower brooch. Perfect for summertime. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
And I love when they have the wraparound stem like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't see them with the stem that often. And I don't have a flower frog handy, but these like look really cool. A whole bunch of flower frogs with these pins in them. You make a little garden out of them. All right. So Patsy, you didn't need your just in case. This is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. I have one more choice round, and I like to sell these per choice because I know that I'm balanced. So I like them on either side, but they're different colors. And believe it or not, these are made by Fire King. Okay. Fire King made these. They are fired on color. They're very Art Deco. These are fun little vases to use. So it's fired on white on the inside, but then it's got like a glossier fired on outside paint. This one is the periwinkle blue. Okay. If you guys do some research on these, you're going to find that this is one of the hardest colors to find in this sculpt, and a lot more than $10 on other platforms. So this will be your first one. No chips, no cracks. You can see it's very, very glossy, super Art Deco. And these are fun to use, not only as vases, they're fun to use to like do catch-alls. Like if you wanted to throw makeup in there, you have makeup brushes and stuff like that. They also look great when they stand alone. Okay. These are my favorite vase. These are some of my favorite glass vases. Yeah. They're so fun. And they made a multitude of colors. Both of these, and you'll have choice, they measure about 5 1/4 inches tall by about 3 1/2 across. So if you guys do some research and you look up the periwinkle one, you'll tell me I'm crazy for starting it at 10. But there it is, $10. And the other one is like a jade, but I prefer to call it like a seafoam green. Okay. It's not their jadeite one, but this is their fired on jade color. Okay. This is into manufacturing. We have a little miss here. It was like a little pop when they painted it. Then a lot of these old pieces sat in homes when people painted their rooms. I believe those are 2 little flecks of paint from when they probably painted the room that it was in. You could probably get those off without taking off the paint. I honestly didn't have time to work on it, but this is your second choice at just $10. Very Art Deco. So now what's great about these? They glow. They glow under black light.
Ooh.
If you guys had a black light display,
they glowed.
You could light these up and light up your world. So again, both of them measure about 5 1/4 inches tall by 3 1/2 across. $10 is a great price for you guys to start maybe collecting these. This one glows as well. That one glows as well. So let me show you.
What's the name of the blue one, Jason? Because the green, the blue one is periwinkle, but what's the name of the green one?
I think in the Fenton book, I think they do call this jade, but then I do remember at one time they called this seafoam. They did call that a seafoam, but some will call this the fired on jade. They'll call that the fired on jade so that it does mimic jadeite, but it is fired on. So, yep, Ruthie, you're right. That's exactly what they'll call it. Some folks, truth be told, it does read like a seafoam, but I think in the Fire King,
there's pink and yellow, right?
Pink and yellow. Then they have the orange. They have the true jadeite. That is the true jadeite glass. Ooh, and that might be it. I think maybe 6 to 8 different colors they did of these, but these are really, really fun. Yep, I've heard it called the seafoam green too, but I think, and what happens is a lot of those reference books, they're unofficial people who wrote them. That was so you have one person that'll say that it was jade, then you get another, maybe the Schaefer book, and they'll call it that it was seafoam. So it's not like they were all officinated, by the companies. It wasn't guaranteed. It was what collectors called it back in the day. So, but if you're looking for one that reads jadeite, this is as close to jadeite as you're going to get without it being jadeite. So again, we're in at 10. Thank you so much. We have Dana in at 10. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on the periwinkle. And for sake of argument, we'll just call it jade. It's easier to type. We'll call it blue or green. There we go.
Periwinkle and Larry Dinkle.
There we go. And the periwinkle, y'all, is probably one of the harder ones to find, and I don't know why. This is probably the second time I've ever been able to sell the periwinkle. And did we say the pink? I think you did verify because I had the pink ones before. And they do glow, which is fun. And one is older because that's the way they molded it. And then you had a flat bottom too. So I don't know why they molded them differently in the bases. That could really, if you were detailed, it could be an age difference on them. So 13 or more, we'll count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 13 or more, or the bid end. Sometime I'll tell you about we used to have folks that came in from Japan. They were exports. They went nuts over these over in Japan. I mean, in Japan, they were paying sometimes a few $100s for some of these.
Wow.
A few years ago, but they would come to the Adamstown area and they would fill pods with Fire King and Pyrex and send it back to Japan. And then they would sell it in their little vintage stores in Japan. So Dana, you have first choice. We'll make it easy typing, green or blue.
Perry or Larry.
Yeah. Whichever one. You'll take them both. Congratulations. All right. Thank you so much.
Perry or Larry. All right. Last round, you guys. $10, Jason.
All right.
All right. I'm ending tonight on a children's book. This one I'd never seen. I've never seen this one before. So this was a new one to me. Now, I will say right off the bat that there is a little missing piece of lattice here. Okay. But I don't think that it really takes away from it at all. And I really liked it, the inside of it, for me to pick it up. All right. So this is a peekaboo book. By Lee Marrow, illustrated by Ruth. And I'd not seen this one before. And I'm curious to know which other ones are in the series. And it's pretty cool. So as we go through the book, you can see that it builds like a little three-dimensional scene throughout the book. And as you go through it on the opposite side as well. So it does date to 1942. It's 9.5 by 13. All right. So it does have that little missing cross in the window. All right. But I really don't think that, I don't know, it doesn't take away from it as much. So we open it up and now you can see where we start to build the three-dimensional scene. So it's Mother Goose Town with Jack and Jill. So Jack and Jill kind of go throughout different nursery rhymes as we go through the book. Okay. And it is published, Whitman Publishing down here, 1942. Okay. So on this side, you can see we've got see how each page has a cutout in it. Mm-hmm. And then it builds the scene as we go through. Now, there's a little separation here at the bottom. It has, I can imagine that this probably is in pretty good shape for it. I can imagine that these just get totally mangled and bent with that. So as we go through, there's Little Boy Blue and Mary Quite Contrary that Jack and Jill are visiting there. So we'll flip the page and then we'll go visit somebody else. We have Jack Sprat there, and I'm not sure what that one is supposed to be. The little ladies doing the mending. I'm not sure. Oh, 4 and 20 tailors went to catch a snail. Okay. I forgot about that nursery rhyme. That one's usually not illustrated in the book. And then they're going to visit Curly Locks at her house. But you can see the scenes they build on each side as you go through the book. Cute. I really like that one with the little dog and the cat and the house and the castle in the window. Then we're flipping this way and we've got the Pie Man here. And then we've got Old King Cole dancing it up in front of the castle. And then that is the last page. So you can still see that it builds a scene on the other side when you go through it. There's a little bend right here that can probably be flipped up and straightened. And then we've got Jack and Jill here on the back side. That is a really cute illustration there on the back side.
I've never have I seen one of these style books.
But now I'm very curious which other ones that they have with these little Peekabook, with the little build a scene thing in there. I have not seen this one. So I'm curious to know which other ones are out there. Not seeing any interest in that. That's all right. We'll bring it back at the recap very soon.
All right, gang. My next round is going to be a quick choice. They're very identical. I believe they're new old stock. I don't think they've ever been used. I actually bought these the other week, was going to hold them for like a back to school display, but I want to be able to ship these before it gets too hot. I don't want the crayons to melt. We got MJ in at 10. Here we
I
go.
see it,
Hang on, Miss
MJ. We're going to start the countdown now so we can get Jason back over here. All right, MJ's in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love the little squirrel sitting up there eating a nut.
I was going to say, this has to be a very hard to find book because I've never seen one before. All right, there it is. Boom.
All right, MJ, congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, $8 choice. These are new old stock. I mean, if there's any wear to them, I think it was just in the way they were manufactured. So these would be fun in your kitschy displays. I know we sell you guys coloring books all the time. If you want to display them with some old school crayons, I love the graphics.
What a great box.
I mean, these boxes are so fun, and I don't think they've ever been used. Maybe there is wear to the box, but his teethers become the crayons, okay?
Oh my gosh.
So it's Brightone Jumbo. I believe that's Brightone Jumbo crayons, and the company is Imperial Creighton from Brooklyn, New York, okay? So the boxes have a little bit of wear on them. I did pull out one of the crayons for you guys to see. The crayons on the design, they have a circus. So there is a little circus, and it's very hard to see. You do have clowns, and I can barely make out an elephant, and I'll see if I can show you guys here. There's a little giraffe, okay? So it's hard because it's so circular and so small, but there's a little circus design on each one of the large crayons. So gosh darn it, highlight there. Okay, there's Courtney in at 8. So we're looking for 9 or more. It's on choice, and I have 2 in pretty much identical condition. This is the back of the box. That's the front of the box. Each box measures about 4 3/4 by 4 inches. And I didn't even count how many. There's 8 crayons. There's 8 crayons in each box. Okay, so there might be like a little tear here or there, but I got to tell you, these graphics are super fun. The guy's got a little hat on. He's got a big old grin on his face, and then the way it is on this side is it's just the crayons are his teeth. So that's the one I took the one out so you could actually see what the crayons look like. So
good.
Again, look at those graphics. I mean, these are so 1950s. And if you guys, have bought maybe a coloring book from Amie in the past or me, how fun would this look in your display? And like I was going to say, I bought these thinking like a back to school kind of display, but it could be too hot then to ship crayons, and I want to get them into somebody's home now.
It would even work for Christmas, I think, with the colors.
You're right. No, you're right. And these would be so fun if you pop them in like with a Christmas coloring book. So again, they are your jumbo size. If my camera wants to focus, we're out of focus, but they are large and in charge. So we are in at 8 with Courtney. It will be on choice. So we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I got you, Shannon. Thank you so much. If we have an issue, we'll make sure to reach out to you. And then, yeah, I know, Brad, it is a little warm down there, but I think we can get these out to you before it gets too hot that we're in the melt zone. So there is our bid end. So we had the first 8 was Courtney. So Courtney, let me know, did you want 1 or 2? Did you want 1 or 2, Courtney? And Courtney, I'll pick, since you bid first, I'll of course make sure that you get the box that's in the best condition. They're both in very good. Okay, Courtney, they're both yours. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right, Miss Amie, we did it.
Do you have anything to recap, Jason?
I have a few things left from my 400 choice rounds tonight. So yes, I do.
I do as well. So we're going to move back into the recap, you guys. So we'll bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale. If you guys weren't here or thinking about something, we'll bring it back one more time. These will be quick claim items. So we'll tell you, briefly describe, give you any notable issues again. We'll tell you the price. So if you want to claim something, please type in the item or the name that we give you with the price so we know what you're trying to claim. And we will just wait a few seconds to account for the lag. If there's more than one person that's interested in claiming something, we will do a quick countdown to break any ties. Okay. And if you guys are watching this in the replay and there's something left over, you can definitely email us to check if it's still available. Okay. I had 2 of the tally cards, 2 of the awesome Deco Bird tally cards left in my choice round. I had 2 of the yellow ones. These were unused, really, really good shape. They do have a little bit of gold ink on them, yellow parrots. So if you want to, these were $4 each. They do measure, I don't know if I told the measurement of these originally, but they're 4.5 inches about. 1920s tally cards. All right. So if you want to claim one or both of these, you can either type in bird 4 to claim one or bird 8 to claim both. And that was my recap. Thank you guys.
They're so fun. And like you said, they're fun to hang on a tree. You could.
They are. Yeah.
If it wants to let me come over. Hang on. StreamYard's acting weird with me here. Hang on here. Doesn't want to let me come over. Come on, StreamYard, don't do this to me.
It doesn't want to switch screens? That's really weird. I've never seen it do that before.
No, like the little box moves. Bear with me, everybody. Maybe we'll just have to do small screen. So hang on. Let me see if I can.
You make yourself big screen, like take me out?
No,
not me.
What in the world is going on here, StreamYard? Bear with me here.
That's weird. Well, if it won't let you do it, just put us both on it.
I know, but now the whole.
That's weird. I've never seen that happen before.
Froze. Hold on a minute here, Amy. Bear with me. Why are you doing this, StreamYard?
It's weird.
Okay, so we're just going to do small screen because it doesn't want to cooperate. So I had my Inky Dinky. He is the little Icecapade brooch or pin. He's in superb condition. He has his little ribbon for his scarf. They did make a white version and they did make a red version. He is $12. So he is flocked. So he is black. He is flocked. That's weird here, Amy. Bear with me here. I don't know never mind. It's just not going to work. So
yeah, just leave it. Yeah.
If you're interested, just put bear $12. Okay. So he's like new old stock. The other one I had a lot of wear to it. So just put bear 12 if you'd be interested in him. And in the back here, it is embossed. It says Ice Follies. I'm sorry, I said Icecapades earlier. It was the Ice Follies. So he would be bear 12, okay? If you're interested in him. I had the Lucite fish soap dish, which does not come around that often. This was in very good condition. Here on some of the rim, there is a little rough spot here or there. The felt on the back is a little discolored because it was used. So this was used. So if you're interested, you can see it's black, it's marbled. This would be $18. So you would put fish, $18 if you're interested in that. Again, if y'all love Lucite, and I think that does have a glow to it. Oh my God, it glows green. I didn't even check the black light. It glows green. It doesn't glow that weird purple. It actually glows green like uranium.
It's Lucite. It's gonna glow weird green.
Does it? I thought it always would glow like just
weird green is Lucite. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that definitely glows like
your seahorses should glow weird green too.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was always like a weird. Okay, I thought it was like a weird. I don't know. Okay, so it would be fish 18 if you're interested in that. I had from my Depression Glass choice. I had the Deco style cream and sugar. Anchor Hocking Circle is the pattern. It was $20. So you could just put pink glass 20 in very good condition. It measures about 4 1/4 by 4. Okay. No chips, no cracks. A really fun piece. The only thing that would make that more valuable is they did come in a little stand, but the stand's usually always missing. So that set would be 20. Then I had he has a little baby rattle in him. I don't know if you can hear that on the
Caps
inside.
McGee.
Yep. What did you call him again?
Caps McGee.
Caps McGee here. Drops McGee here. So he is your cowboy bear. He's in really good condition. He's really fun. He's got his little fringes going on over here. He has his felt feet. So his little felt shoes kind of, come on now, work here, kind of stick out. So he is $20 and he's 11 inches tall. He's probably 1950s. He's just a super cute bear. I don't even know if we even have a lag or what's going on. I wonder if StreamYard completely puttered out. If anybody, there we go. Thank you, William. It's like our chat froze. So he would be, because I'm not even seeing him on my phone. So
Clint Bearwood. That's pretty good, Karen.
That's really good. So he would be bear 20. He'd be bear 20. He's 11 inches tall. So I hope the Fantastic Finds works now. So if anybody sees anything that was not claimed, let's see if this even works. Nothing works. This is irking me tonight. So nothing, those items weren't claimed. If somebody's watching this in a replay and you're interested, please reach out to me via email. And if they're still available, I will get you invoiced.
Melanie wants you.
Oh, Melanie. Gotcha. Yeah. Melanie, thank you so much. I hope we're not in a weird lag because my phone isn't even showing a chat anymore. So I don't know what's going on. So Melanie.
Yeah, I have a spinny wheel.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Can anybody see us anymore? Yeah.
Can you guys type something in the chat? Hopefully you guys can still see us.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened. So
we'll spinning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because literally.
Okay, well, that's good. At least we're still here.
Lord have mercy. All right, let me pull this back up on my phone, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Okay, we got people saying they can see us. Yeah, guys, if anything's not working on your side, just do what I did. Exit out, come back in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Amie, not sure what you used. Okay. But she's saying you got very good skin.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to quickly tell you where we're going to be at because there are some schedule changes next week, and then we're going to get into the Fantastic Finds. We have part 2 of Noelle's displays. Before we tell you where we're going to be, if everything wants to work, we need some more Fantastic Finds, okay? I can't even unhighlight Karen right now. So please, 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 if you have anything that you want to share with us, if you guys want to send a Fantastic Find, send us any photographs to sharemyfindlive@gmail.com. That again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Please, please give us your name. If it's different from, make sure we know your handle, your real name. Give us at least a little description of what you're showing. So we have something to kind of go with. There we go. Now that unclicked. So that's what we'll need from you guys. And we are getting a little low in the queue. So please email us anything that you guys got, maybe as an inheritance, maybe a Fantastic Find that you got at the thrift, maybe anything like that. It would be great. Again, before we tell you where we're going to be, if you're new to either one of us, please make sure you email us all the important information. We're going to need your name. If it's different from your YouTube screen name here, a full address and an email so we can get you invoiced. Amie, you want to tell the folks what you got coming up?
Yes, you can find me on my channel tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. The lovely Pamela Blanchard is joining me for a fun vintage and antique sale tomorrow night. I think, we have 12 rounds tomorrow night. So it won't be a super long sale, but I always love to sell with Pam. So that's going on. And then next week, very important, Jason and Tina are going to be dipping their toes in the Jersey Shore on vacation next week. So with that being said, Fantastic Finds will be on my channel next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Garden Guy Bill is filling in for Jason next Wednesday. And I may have another sale next Thursday. Stand by for that. There might be another sale on Thursday next week as well. But definitely Wednesday, come and hang with us for Fantastic Finds. And we will have community share next Wednesday as well. Yeah.
No Monday sale next week. So there'll be nothing there'll be no Mother Tucker's Monday. So there'll be nothing on Monday. Again, for me, I'm going to be doing my invoicing different this week. 90% of the Shop With Me's already went out tonight. We'll finish those tomorrow. And then I will be shipping and getting invoices out through Friday. Please pay them as soon as you guys can so we can get you shipped before the post office closes on Saturday. We'd like to get almost everything out to you guys kind of eases a reseller's mind when you leave and everything's out in, out in the land. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Now we're going to get into Noelle's fantastic finds. And again, thank you. Tonight's sale was a little lengthy. I did double up with some extra choice rounds, especially since I won't be selling next week. So thank you guys for hanging with us. So, Amie, are you ready for more of Noelle's epic displays?
I mean, I'm still kind of like amazed at what we saw last week. So I can't imagine what we may see this week.
I did not even preview these. I was so running behind. I didn't preview them. So we're going to see them together for the first time. So here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Noelle. Oh, my gosh. I don't even. So, okay, let's get into some close. I see some things that Noelle purchased from me and other sellers. Wow. Okay. I'm loving the stacking glass. Let me get into some close-ups here. Oh, my gosh. Look at all that gorgeous Fenton glass. The coin dot. My gosh. Do you see all this? Look at the beaded baskets.
And the jewelry that's draped within the glass. That is my favorite thing, is the jewelry amongst the glass.
This is so good. Hold on. Let me click on another one here. Let's see if we can get some more close-ups. Wow, I'm speechless. We might have to actually come back and do some just big up because we kind of try to put as many on a screen as possible.
Right.
I kind of feel like I want to see them a little closer one by one. I can't look at all of that glass. Like, let's just pause for a moment. Look at the books.
I'm just noticing like the clasps of, I think those are antique photo albums, if I'm not wrong about that. And the clasps on the ends of them. Wow.
I am just speechless. I'm just trying to take it. One of my favorite things that Noelle purchased for me is, I don't know if you guys can see, it's the blue opalescent moon and star covered compact.
Yeah.
Here, let's start from the top here again. Let's take a look at these photos.
Look how many pieces of glass are stacked together in the blue.
I love it. I can't.
That was giving me heart palpitations. I couldn't do that.
They are tiny type albums. Look at you, Amie.
Okay.
Look at you.
Type albums. All right.
That's what Noelle said. All right. Man, you're good, Amie. Man, look at all that glass. I can't. I am.
I like the little pixies and that little caterpillar ring holder guy. He's really cute.
I know. And then, you just said those pixies up there. So whimsical, yet it has a splash of kitsch. That's what I love. Look at these. I can't.
I see little pose doll heads peeking out in the bottom photo. And wait, is that, oh my gosh, not Godzilla, the monster that fights Godzilla that's peeking over in the back next to the lamp?
It might be. Let me see if we can get a little closer one.
Is it the creature from the Black Lagoon? Noelle.
It might be. Well, maybe it is.
I think it is.
This is fantastic.
I love it.
This is
good. Amazing.
There's not even anything to say. They speak for themselves. Like, oh my. So good. I think it is. You can see it.
This Widow one, it's a magical jeweled garden. That is a great way to put it. Yeah.
It is. And Noelle said, yes, it is. And you can see in this picture even better. Oh my God. It's like its own storybook. Oh my God. That is so good. I love it. Thank you, Noelle, so much.
Thank you, Noelle, for sharing. Of course, always.
It's so good. And guys, thank you so much for your continued support of Amie and myself and even Bill. We work so hard week in and week out to curate some of the most unique vintage that we can get our hands on. And we do take into consideration that it be affordably priced. So just thank you guys so much. Amie, is there anything else that you want to say that we missed or anything?
I think we pretty much covered everything. I mean, I don't know who's going to be on Community Share. Tina's sending me somebody, so I don't know who's going to be on Community Share next Wednesday. But I'm excited to do a community share on my channel because I've never got to do that before. So yeah.
It's going to be fun. So again, guys, there is some scheduling changes for next week. Please make sure you are subscribed to Amie. Links to her YouTube channel and her Instagram are in the description. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for her sale tomorrow night. And remember, Fantastic Finds will be on her channel next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern with Bill, Garden Guy Bill. Just one other note that I want to just go ahead and say before we end tonight is don't forget to check out Heather, Antique Agenda. She has a really fun sale every single Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, gang, if you're free this Sunday, did I say Saturday? It's Sunday. It's every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Please head over to Heather's channel. That is Antique Agenda. Give her a follow and make sure you hang out with her this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's the place to be at 7 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube.
I agree.
It's a good time. And she curates some really good sales and has some really good merchandise. And she has been putting out a lot of great content and really working hard. So please show Heather some support. And it's 7 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. Head on over. It's going to be a fun sale over on her channel. So seeing we're backwards, you guys have a great night. And I'll be hanging out tomorrow night over on Amy's channel for her and Pam's sale. So till the next one, have a great night, everybody. Take care.
Thank you guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.